did a little countdown, and then instead of hitting the unmute button, I almost just clicked stop streaming.
Yeah.
So that would have been fun, right?
Also, it was already a good start with the wrong.
I was like,
wrong start screen.
something's wrong. It'll come to me in a minute. And she's like, you're not on the waiting room screen. I'm like, oh,
God.
oh no.
We were like ready ahead of time as well.
Yeah,
we just forgot.
Oh yeah. So let's go back to this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna start my timer.
Our save timer.
Twitch just cancelled me setting my timer by pushing a notification to my Fitbit that we were live. Thanks! Yay. Okay. Oh, good. See, my eggs are still up there. On the top of the screen.
Yep.
Good stuff.
I just need to design some more.
Pretty sure they should have disappeared by now. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter.
This is just a row of eggs. This is the extreme now.
Not extraordinary. Right, now where is Lychee's house? I keep losing it. Is that hers? No. Oh yeah, that is hers.
I
was like, no, that's Bubble-Tea's house. Wait. Today we're playing Lychee Bubble-Tea.
Also, egg disappeared.
Egg disappeared? Okay,
Yeah.
well it must have just pinged it up when I changed screens
Yeah.
then. Cool. Good to know. Resident old people are still working out how things on the internet work.
Yeah, we are totally...
So yeah, it is time to get really thirsty every time I play Lychee Bubble-Tea.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
kind of
great,
like...
now I want bubble tea with lychee popping candy. Get me it.
Yeah, hold on while I travel like 2 hours away.
Yeah, do it. Do it. We can do that now. I feel like getting me bubble tea is an essential journey.
Aye.
It's not. I'm not. I don't. That was a joke. It was. Actually, last time I had bubble tea, I made it myself anyway.
Yeah.
Very unauthentic, but delicious anyway. With, in fact, lychee popping candy.
Yeah, we
So-
had some, didn't we?
Yes, we did. In fact, I think it's still in the fridge.
Hmm.
It's pretty old now. I probably wouldn't. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she had this adorable bunny.
Oh god, I'd forgotten
What's
too.
the bunny's name? I don't actually know how to check.
Oh, you had two and they were exactly the same.
Yes, I forgot that they didn't. You want to go to work maybe? Why is it every time I load into these people, they're late for work? Go on, scooch. Oh yeah, she's a cashier, I forgot. Still has more money than half the people we know. Right, what does she do? I mean, say cashier, sales floor clerk. Clerk. It's a clerk over here.
Is the clerk in
I
like,
believe in American,
US-ness?
it's a clerk.
Oh.
Anyway.
But yeah, and I'm also aware that... sorry.
I was just saying clerk to myself a couple times. Don't mind me. What? Clerk.
But it's not Clerk Kent, so...
Well, yeah, but it's spelt with an A.
Oh yeah.
So
Cool.
in America, I believe they distinguish the two A.
That makes sense.
Over here, it's just clerk.
Ah, yeah.
Unless you're talking about a cleric. In which case, you know, they don't tend to work behind a register though. Well, except in like, I don't know, weird church shops. Anyway, I'm gonna stop.
Today on our stream.
Today on our stream. Actually, it's not freaking fast forwarded. We're just sitting here very slowly watching.
I thought that was like a reason. I'm also
she
aware
was
that...
promoted.
Oh, congrats.
What are you aware of?
That we're like streaming on like patch day.
Yes.
So if anybody drops by, hello.
Yeah, well, you know. Not everyone plays Final Fantasy XIV.
But if you don't, did you know?
Free trial.
Including the first expansion.
Yeah, up to level 60, including the first expansion. The award-winning Heavensward. And, yeah.
Oh, la la.
Should memorize that script one of these days so I don't block it up so badly. Anyway, right, what are we doing?
Yeah. What are the
Can you
goals
get
for
promoted?
today?
I do not know.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Promotion requirements. I mean, I guess. Actually, first things first. I should double check. I don't think they go. I mean, I don't think the settings are cross.
Oh.
Or is it gameplay? Yeah. Okay, it is still checked. Because I actually had to uncheck it on one of my other saves.
Oh.
Because my sim kept freezing to death in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Indoors. In his, cold weather gear.
Yeah.
And it happened like twice. At around the same time of year. Like, I kept reloading the same game.
Yeah.
And yeah, he randomly just kept doing it. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't a freak accident. It's just a problem with the save file, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, what are we doing here? But yeah, no, so I just wanted to make sure that the weather effects were actually affecting sims.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I don't want a sim to die of cold, but, you know. I feel like that would be a problem, actually. Right, yes, so she is a spellcaster, which is good. She wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. Oh, she wants to win 3 duels. Well, given my past experience with spellcasters, all you gotta do is practice some magic and people will challenge you. So, that's what we'll do. Oh. Can you repair that yet? No. Useless. What's the point of you, huh?
Oh, you're so rude.
What? No. Okay. I've just been playing. I mean, the previous sim in the aforementioned corrupted save file. He was like a high level magic user, and he can just cast a spell on things to repair them.
Oh.
That was my gripe. I'm just, yeah. Right. So you want to win duels? Great. We can do that. Okay. So where does the trash go? Clearly the kitchen is too small for it. Are you talking to the microwave? Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot. I made her crazy. Sorry, erratic. Yeah, I made her
What?
erratic. She's an erratic sim. Not erotic, erratic. Get it right. Did we get you steel bladder? Did we do that? We did not. Flip. Now you will bust. I should stop saying that. It sounds creepy. Really creepy.
I mean,
Should probably discard that actually. Well, it does. It sounds creepy. Cool. We make you the fast movie experiment. It's the way to go. I mean, I feel like if I was gonna be like an actual real bona fide spellcaster, I would definitely be using my magic potion cauldron in my supermarket outfit.
yeah, not honestly saying.
Like, it's just got a very kind of modern witchcraft vibe to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, at least she's not making like Cheetos in it.
Yeah, well, the mac and cheese option is still there.
Like last time, it just looked like somebody had like ground Cheeto dust
Yeah.
in it, and
But
it was not a sim mine.
I think that's actually Payu's cauldron. Like,
Well,
his
great.
actual cauldron
He has a gamer cauldron.
Yes, he does. Potion of emotional stability. Well, she needs that. I mean, I'm not even. I mean, literally. These sims can talk to themselves and have unpredictable emotions. So emotional stability is.
I feel
I'm
feel
not
like
casting shade. I literally she has unpredictable emotions.
I mean, I don't blame her on much to say. I mean,
True. Very true.
excuse me, you're not supposed to agree with that. You're saying no, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Actually, that said, where are my crazy pills?
Hopefully in your crazy pill box.
It's what I call my antidepressants.
Yeah.
It's not actually crazy. Depression is not a crazy thing.
No, it's true. Besides, you also set your timer to call them not so crazy pills.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, we just started calling them her crazy pills, which actually is probably really offensive. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's like a big disclaimer. It's I call it crazy pills. Just mine.
I can change the pose of my mannequin. Playful. Oh yeah, that's pretty cute actually. A little creepy, but cute. What about you? Change pose? Well, you can both be playful. Yeah, look at you. You're like dancing with each other. Okay, so now I need to move them closer together, right? Because actually they work better that way.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I really
that
like this, honestly, these
game
mannequins.
doesn't make them work that way.
I must say, the male pose is a little bit awkward, but
Do you think?
I kind of... No, it's fine.
I mean, maybe if I swapped them round so they were both like boogieing rather than like
No, I like
him
this.
trying to stare at her posterior.
No, definitely in party mode. Leave it like this.
Really?
Yes.
I think. I mean, it does actually look like he's trying to catch a peek.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
They definitely look like they're at a party. I'm more actually concerned about like why is there a portrait of a boy?
I don't remember. I think it's the journal. No, why is that there? Actually?
Has this happened while you weren't
What
playing?
is that? No, I suspect I put it there for funsies. Mystery poser antique portrait. I don't remember why that's there. I can see if it's in the furniture actually. Decoraciones. Ugh, what did I do that for?
What's happening?
I accidentally picked up the hedge. Portraits.
Yeah, me too. Every single time I try like move something on our wall, it's like, oh shit! I just grabbed the hedge from the
No one's
neighbours.
quite sure who this is, but does it matter? It's fine art and it's old and that's cool, right? Is what the description says.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I actually don't know where it came from. I'm assuming that she got it for some reason. I legitimately don't know where it came from at this point, because I can't imagine picking that particular one myself.
No.
So I'm gonna assume it came from somewhere, but I can't tell because yeah, like the what's it called? Notification wall isn't sim specific. It's for the whole save game.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah. Okay, crazy lady. I mean, I know I turned off your peeing ability, but you might as well go pee. Oh, you're in the pool. Fair. You know what? You should have stayed there. It's fun. For now, you're not freezing to death, which is nice. Oh yeah, by the way, my sim who froze to death also had the immune to ice and heat. Like the top tier ones, like whatever they're called. Not just the little ones which make you kind of like a little bit immune, but like that. Yeah, heat proof and ice proof. So like aren't negatively affected by cold temperatures and enjoy the cold. My ass. He died, Karen.
So maybe he was still enjoying the cold, but his body was like, no. I know.
Also, he was indoors and he was wearing a coat. But yeah, absolutely. You're hungry. Hungry. Get your leftovers. Don't cook pancakes. No. You have to eat whatever that is. Macaroni and cheese. Ah, I see we did make mac and cheese in the cauldron. Do you have work today? No. So it's potion brewing time. Actually, no, it's not potion brewing time. I'm gonna make her practice magic. What do you want? Untamed seems appropriate, right?
Yeah.
And then, aha, good. I also love it when you learn new spells. Seriously? What's up? Oh. I could take this away, couldn't I? The mouse hole.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the mouse hole.
It's really funny to me that... Oh, really? Place trap? It's funny to me that there's like a decoration that, you know...
Yeah.
Literally gives you a mouse. It's kind of funny to me.
So do cats like hunt?
I actually don't know. But yeah, it's a depressing thought. Having a mouse. Anyway, I mean, in your vicinity. You know what? You need to talk to your friends, actually. You don't have that many of them left.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's mostly because...
Is it the usual, like the...
when I play characters, sometimes I let them accidentally... Yeah, actually, what happened to Raspberry? Is he not your friend anymore? He should be... Yeah, he should be. At the very least, her neighbours should be her friends.
Mm-hmm.
So Raspberry ought to be... Eh.
Who needs friends anyway?
Well,
we have magic.
She'll come across him eventually. Yes, no, you're right. Who needs friends when you've got magic? I should actually make more magic users. Eventually, I'll probably... I was distraught to learn the other day that you can't be a mermaid and a magic user.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
No.
shit.
Well, on one hand, I get it, because it kind of... I mean, their interfaces don't work that well with each other. But at the same time,
I'm mad.
my spellcasting mermaid would like a word.
Yeah. Dude, there goes our sea dreams. Playing
Right?
this game.
Right? It's like upsetting. Practice l'entame magique. It's probably just going to be most of this stream, just me fast forwarding her, standing in her living room, just exploding herself. Do you not have a wand? Did I not give you a wand? Ooh, Sausage Fest starts tomorrow. Pretty sure I gave Yao a wand.
Did she pawn it?
No, she does not pawn it. Yeah, she's got a broom and a wand. What I give you? Magic mop. 2 gnarled wood brooms. Why not? Okay. Gnarled wood. Okay, so they're both gnarled wood brooms, but this one's more expensive.
Okay.
Okay. Which one's more attractive is the big case. Both the same, but one of them's a different colour. Well, I preferred this one. Hello, D.O.
Hello, Dio.
So,
Good to see you.
And as far as wands go...
Yeah, we had a whole talk about the kind of wand, I swear.
Yeah, it's weird, she should be using it.
But I don't know, do mermaids get like mermaid magic or like...
Yeah, they get like the Siren's Kiss and stuff. I'm actually not that familiar with it.
Sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. I'll look it up if the internet allows me to. Oh, cool. Floralorial, I believe that gives your plants a boost.
That's cool.
Sims for mermaids. Mermaids is not spelled with an L. What? Oh, no. Oh yeah, no, my internet is actually working over here. Wowie. It's a miracle. No. No, it's gone. Can you hold my phone while it loads this article?
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, did it go off?
Oh, I probably kicked my... No, that's mine. I kicked my internet out.
Okay.
Remember that loose cable that I now use?
Are you sure
Yes.
that it was you?
Yeah, my internet is...
Why is she not using wands?
Dio confirmed that we're alive.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Nah, Sid just got under my desk and I think he... Okay, it's loaded. Is it the Eurogamer one that you want?
Yes, please. Copy pasta.
It's hilarious, like our internet, like our Wi-Fi. Like, we're like sitting a meter apart and I can have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it frequently drops on my phone. So, that's fun. Okay, so people should be calling her. Or like, hey, I noticed that you, like, have improved your spell casting. Actually, she hasn't dinged. I wonder if that's... Yeah. Who that? Who are you? You want in my house? I'll invite you in and then I'll introduce myself, I guess. What you doing?
I was swiping up and down to undo it from because it was stuck and then I reconnected it. Don't worry. Here you go. I don't want to accept all cookies.
Don't touch my phone. Accept all cookies, yeah, I guess. I know how to become the various ways on how to become a mermaid. Well, there's like one thing. Yeah. You obviously, your hygiene meter turns into a hydration meter.
Uh-huh.
So you have to sit, and it gets really cute. My mermaid sim sits in the bathtub with her tail out, like. Oh, like, it's really sweet. Anyway, I like it. Yeah, once they're actually in the sea, they're mostly more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know why you would like actually look for mermaidic kelp. Okay, so in order to turn into a mermaid, you need to eat mermaidic kelp and then go in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know why you would choose to search for mermaidic kelp instead of just buying it from the reward store.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like 500 points, which is peanuts.
Yeah.
And finding it in the wild is a little harder than that. I mean, I guess maybe if you're doing like a story progression thing, but oh yeah, you can where are we? Then you go in the sea and you turn into a mermaid.
Cool.
But if you eat 2 in a row, you turn back into a human. Okay. Don't know why I would do that.
Yeah, who wants to be a human anyway? God. It's still my biggest gripe. Like, I find it a little bit more forgivable in Final Fantasy, but in WoW, I do not understand why people want to be human. Definitely a vanilla WoW. I was like, you can play all these cool races, and you selected a.
Yeah, no, it's so weird. Okay, that's really helpful. No, the article. You know what? We'll just.
I can look it up, you know.
No,
so you can
it's
keep...
cool. I mean, here, just load that one for me. Thank you. I thought I just told you to have a shower.
The top one?
What the hell was she doing when she wasn't having a shower? What do you mean the top one? It should be loading it.
Oh.
I clicked on it already. It should just load it. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Not you. The showering sim. Can you cast?
The VoD just said, imagine playing a Worgen and actually running around as your human form. Yeah, imagine.
Right?
Some
So
people
weird.
do that as well.
Well, she should have just cast Scrubberoo on herself. Zap. You feel cleaner now? Yeah? How's that? Is it not loading?
No.
Okay, well, forget it. You know what? Mermaids have like some voicey abilities and they can do stuff in the sea.
That's
But none
cool.
of the articles actually touch on that. I was going to load the Carl Sims guide one
Ah.
because his articles are generally pretty comprehensive. But hey, look, another friend to invite in to my house. Yeah, the Carl Sims guide pages tend to be pretty good, but it's not doing it. So forget it, it's fine, don't worry about it. I was just... Yeah, this seems like a pretty nice place to live, actually. Sorry, I was just, I was comparing the street here, which isn't as nice. It's like, it's a much busier thoroughfare than some of the other streets.
Mm-hmm.
But the back of it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah.
Kind of wildernessy. That's a good place to go for walks. That are sorely lacking around here.
Yes.
It's fine. Are you done with my phone?
Yes, you can have it back. It did load in the...
It did load in the end.
I cancelled it and then I reloaded it.
Of course it did.
I'm gonna fix that internet cable of mine.
Yeah, do that.
The thing is, okay, we really need a new cable, and I know that. But also, unless the dogs are playing games behind my PC, it tends to be okay.
Are you kidding me? You've pulled it out like
Shut up.
3 times in as many weeks. At least.
Shut up. It's the dog's fault, not mine.
Yeah.
It's just because it has to be like pulled all the way from downstairs, like up
Yeah.
the stairs. It's a right pain in the arse to do.
It
So I'm
doesn't.
like-
It's actually really not that hard.
Shut up.
It's really not that hard.
You're right.
You keep saying it's really difficult, but A, I'm the one who did it, and B,
With my help.
yeah, with your help, I asked you to hold things at the top of the stairs so they wouldn't fall down every 10 seconds. Honestly, yeah, primarily they got the Siren's Lullaby abilities.
Ah, yes.
There are 4 separate songs, each of which place a positive or negative moodlet on a sim that you targeted. All of their durations are 4 hours. So the Charmer's Lullaby removes embarrassed buffs and gives a +2 flirty moodlet. Inspiring I should know how to pronounce that, but I don't. Berceuse? Berceuse. Berceuse. I don't know, it sounds Italian. It's probably opera. I don't know. I know very little about these things. Some kind of aria. Now I'm gonna have to Google that. It removes uncomfortable buffs and gives a +2 inspired moodlet. Aegean's Question removes focused buffs and gives a +2 stressed moodlet. And Knight's Requiem removes energized buffs and gives a +2 sad moodlet. And then Mermaid's Kiss gives the target a +1 happy moodlet.
Huh.
And they can also apparently control the weather, which is cool. So now we have to Google.
But yeah, I agree. I understand the sort of
It's a
stuff.
lullaby.
For RP. Oh, is it?
Berceuse, I think. Berceuse. I think that's what that says. You understand the phonetic guide, right?
I used to.
Yeah, well, I was going to say
anymore.
you've formally studied the phonetic guide.
Oh my
Berceuse?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I've never actually learned it. I just picked it up.
It's been a long time since I
Fine.
don't know properly know. It's horrible.
Primarily, I've picked it up when I've like read the dictionary. I mean, I haven't like A to Z'd it. But what I mean is, like, you know, you pick it up, right? When you look at a word and you
Yeah.
know how to pronounce it, you just don't know how to spell it, and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh yes, blah blah blah. I think Berceuse.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. I can see it being pronounced like that. Anyway, whatever. Is she just making like 7 bowls of salad again?
At least she's
Why
making
did they do-
salad.
Oh, that's true. What actually are you making salad? You better be. No, she's making a BLT.
Wow, that has salad.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely an L. What are you doing? Oh, she's making another one. No, now she's making spaghetti. You know what? We'll just pop this in there. You know what? You just make food until you're not hungry anymore. I too like to just cook until I die. Oh, well, we're cooking grilled cheese now.
Is she okay?
No, she's...
Is this part of her, like, haha?
Yeah, she is not okay. Are you good? We're just gonna pop that in the fridge. Are you done? No, you're starving, is what you are. Oh, now she's gonna make chips and salsa.
Oh my god.
To be fair,
This
actually,
girl is manic.
I understand this. I mean, if I had the ingredients, I'm pretty sure this is how I would... Oh, no, you're not gonna eat that either. Oh, no, you're gonna make mac and cheese in the pot. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's dirty in here, and you're tired and hungry, and I don't know what to say to you at this point. Yeah, I know, you're real hungry. Oh, now you're just gonna go to bed.
Is she just making all this food? I'm like, no, I don't feel like eating that.
Get up, put the freaking macaroni and cheese away. Just eat something. Oh my god, she's making a fruit and yogurt parfait. Oh no, she's cold. Please tell me that's because your thermostat... No? Oh, jeez.
I know. Did it also invade this?
Well, I might just have to turn off weather effects if it does. Oh no, good. Turning the thermostat up actually fixed that. Did you eat? Oh my god, she actually ate. Folks! We have ourselves a winner.
Oh.
The parfait saved Sausage Fest.
Are we supposed to do on Sausage Fest again? Other than streak?
We get naked. Well, okay, first we clean something, which is great because this is filthy. Clean. And then we put on costumes.
Uh-huh.
And then we run naked in the streets.
Okay.
Which is great. I'm just looking forward to all the neighbours running past with their little pixel.
Yeah.
She's just something else, isn't she?
It's just a delight, honestly.
This girl. You know, she probably wants to get that streaking thing out of the way before it gets any colder. Speaking of getting any colder, it snowed yesterday.
Yes, I woke up and it was like
the temperatures recently have been so warm that we've been lying outside in the garden, like occasionally, like reading books, you know, taking a little break. Had the parasol out, you know, it's been lovely. And then we wake up yesterday morning and was it yesterday morning?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's snowing. Like thick stuff too. Go streaking. Yeah, like heavy snow. I rolled over, I was like, what the fuck? Is it snowing? It's snowing, right? Yeah, it's snowing. Like, rolled back over.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
That's the thing. Seriously, you're freezing to death? Go back in. Go back inside. Do not freeze to death. Do not pass go. You do not get to freeze to death. Just go back inside. Sausage Fest hasn't been a problem normally. Oh, well, at least she got the streaking thing done. Oh, and then you've set your coffee maker on fire. Toaster? What? Repair.
Can't believe she making more mac and cheese?
No, yes, she actually is. I wouldn't mind so much if, you know, she, if it got her potion skills, but it doesn't.
I feel it should, like...
No, right? Same.
Cooking is like...
Can you clean these things? No, none of this is dirty. Can you put that away? Yep. Resume mac and cheese. Did you just run the dishwasher because it had one glass in it? Don't be like Lychee Bubble-Tea, kids.
Oh,
You better not be cold again. Oh no, good, you're hungry. Oh, I see that you're having a little trouble with resuming the mac and cheese, huh? Cool. Let's just get rid of that cursed mac and cheese and just get some leftovers. Don't cook anything new, just get some leftovers. What is it? BLT. No, nothing wrong with a BLT that's been in the fridge since the night before.
So, I mean, we all love ourselves a fridge sandwich.
I love myself a fridge sandwich very much. First things first, scrubberoo thyself. Go on, let it go. Now you can put a costume on. That costume. So you've got to go with the llama corn. Aha! It's dueling time. Why are you sighing?
I wasn't sighing.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was like aha, and you were like, ugh.
I said, ha? No, I wasn't.
Ha! Ha. My bad. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
Yes. No, you're not. Give me that.
What's the last of my iced coffee? Where?
We have some more for late.
Okay, so you want to duel my llama?
This I'm here for, like dueling llama corn.
She better not. She better not change out of that costume.
Just the fact that she like a flying llama corn.
Mhm. She's gonna lose this, but you know, that's okay.
Look at that llama corn go.
Right? It's a delight. I'm not even gonna fast forward through this. Are you not having fun? You should be having fun. Is magic dueling not fun these days?
Guess not.
Actually, also, I don't know why she's got a yellow. I guess because her fun is really low. But
she's doing well so
far.
far.
I was gonna say.
Oh, she won.
Good girl. Much better. Well done.
One sassy llama corn.
Isn't she though? Is this not fun for you? Talking to people? What is she like? Has she got anything particular? Perfectionist? Bro?
Oh my god, apparently, like, some people have now decided to no longer need to wear masks. I walked into 3 people today when I was out who weren't wearing masks.
What, outside or inside?
Inside.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And it's stuff like at the post office, so they can't really say anything. It was this fat middle-aged guy, of course. All 3 of them.
Yeah, and these, of course, are the ones you can definitely trust not to.
Oh, he kept getting close to me, and
That's what I meant.
Oh yeah,
it was sarcasm.
I know, but I was. I got that, but yeah, like he kept getting close to me as well. It was really like he kept like stepping, like not.
Oh, I see. So basically, the ones who are really trying to make a point.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Like he seemed surprised about the fact people were avoiding him.
Well, these people often are.
But yeah, I had to go out today, and I really feel so bad for any retail staff at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt also really bad for the people who were like at the counter because he had something. He was there with a friend, one of them, and
Did the friend also have a mask on?
the friend had a mask on.
Oh.
I think
weird.
actually I say friend. I think it was actually his dad.
Okay.
But he kept like hanging over his dad's shoulder, and like the way the counter is done, there's like barely a meter between the 2 sides. So you know, the people on the other side kept having to sidestep. It's just so nasty. Like people are so inconsiderate.
Yeah.
I hate it.
mean, they are. I mean, that's one part of the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I still just this whole vaccine blood clot thing.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people have been talking about the fact that, you know, but the pill has like an infinitely higher chance of giving you blood clots. And they, I mean, like, people are sort of saying like, oh yeah, I've been on it for 15 plus years, and, you know, no doctor has ever even considered telling me that, you know, blood clots were a side effect. Blah, 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 blah. And I was remembering about my experience, which is actually the last time I went to see a doctor, which is, must be like, I want to say it's 15 plus years ago now.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. I mean, maybe longer, that's what the plus part is for. But anyway, it was a while ago. I'm just, it was such a bad experience all round that I just, no matter how sick I am, I'm just like, yeah, but am I sick enough to go back? Anyway.
Don't even get me started on the time you got really sick in the Netherlands. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the worst food poisoning I've ever had. I derailed myself.
Oh god, you were just talking about like how you don't. I mean.
Oh yeah, doctors.
Yes.
So like I basically when I must have been early 20s, and I still had really bad acne, which these days I know isn't that uncommon.
Yeah.
But I hadn't met anyone in person who had suffered from like really bad acne into their 20s. Everyone who I talked to was like, oh yeah, I don't have that problem. Oh, you know, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Blah 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 blah. So I went to my GP about it, and he was like, oh well, you should go on the pill because that should help clear it up. And I was like, well, apart from the fact that I went on the pill because my boyfriend essentially bullied me into it at one point, like years before, when I was like 17, I think, 17, 18. Anyway, I went on the pill then, and it didn't clear up my fucking acne, thanks, so it's not going to work. Oh, you can just try a different type. No. And also, you know, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't need to go on the pill. I don't want to go on the pill. I don't need to go on the pill. For obvious reasons. And he was like, oh yeah, well, you know, all women should be on the pill anyway. I was like, you what, mate? You know, and he basically made some kind of random derogatory thing about promiscuity and like women and
private doctors, right?
Actually, no, he had an NHS practice as well.
Oh yeah,
and
God,
thanks for dropping me in it. Nice of you.
Sorry.
No, he was one of those doctors that actually had a private and a.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
But
like...
no, and an NHS practice.
Yeah.
But yes, at the time, I was a private patient purely because my mother insisted that you got better care and treatment with a private doctor. I don't know, given that we were tight for money my whole life. I don't know why anyway. Thank you, YouTube, for reminding me that my timer went off and I got distracted by it.
But yeah, just the fact that, like...
Yes?
No, just... Sorry. No, I was still amazed. Like, I remember you telling me about this particular doctor, and the fact that he was both private and NHS just shocks me.
Yeah. Like, he had actually some of his... I don't know if it was, like, the first half of his day was NHS and the second half was private, or if it was like a day-to-day thing, but it got to the point where there was absolutely no point being private, because back in the day when, I mean, there was the other private doctor that we had when I was a kid, who kind of got my uncle killed because he diagnosed him with a hiatus hernia. He had cancer of the esophagus. And when my uncle said, yeah, but these symptoms don't fit anything that I'm experiencing, please can I have a second opinion? The doctor basically turned around and said, yeah, but if you want a second opinion, then you can, basically never call me again. I'm right. And essentially finally negged him until he just gave up. And so by the time he actually got to the point where he was so seriously ill that he actually was hospitalized, it was too late to do anything. But, hiatus hernia. And this guy, basically, we came back to him and said, well, you were wrong. What the f*** are you going to do about it? Or, basically, you were wrong. Do you even care? And mind, this doctor had actually known my uncle, I believe, since he was a young boy. So, 40 plus years. About 40 years, actually, I think. He'd known my uncle pretty much his whole life. And he just didn't give a shit. He said, oh, well, we all make mistakes. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that was my previous experience with a private doctor. But, at least, the only concession with him is that you could pretty much call him whenever, and he would book you in for an appointment. Whereas this other doctor, because he also had NHS patients, you called up and he'd, maybe book you in for an appointment in 2 weeks. Which was the standard waiting time for doctors, surgeries, even on the GPs on the NHS around here as well.
Yeah.
There was no difference. Anyway, doctors, I'm sure there are some great doctors out there, and it seems like you've had at least one.
Yeah, I've had...
or two. Certainly in this country. Well, I mean, okay, even in this country.
Yeah.
The doctors you've been going to. I was was it January last year? It was really funny. You went to the Netherlands January last year, and when you came back, we were gonna go take me finally to the GP, because it's been some time. I kind of need to see a doctor. I'm kind of not well. But then March happened.
Yep.
And I haven't seen a doctor yet. But no, in the Netherlands, your doctors were amazing. And over here, they've been pretty good.
Yeah, in the Netherlands, I remember at one point, I came over because I had a pinky that wouldn't stop hurting. Turned out it was an issue with my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
And he was all like, so how's your asthma? I was like, fine. And he was like, nah, it's not. It's like he checked it. It's like, nah, I'm immediately gonna book you with the specialist. Saw the specialist an hour later, and that all got sorted. But that's basically the thing. He would always look for additional stuff.
Yeah, which is not something that I've ever come across over here. But then I'd say, of course, no, I haven't. Even that original private doctor, he made me choose between, I had a torn Achilles tendon, it turned out later, and at one point during a gym class, someone had fallen on top of me and my wrist had bent underneath me and it popped out one of the little bones in my wrist, and I still have problems. Of course, it would be my left wrist, wouldn't it? I'm not left-handed or anything. No. It's not like writing exams and stuff was absolute agony for me because my wrist was But no, he made me choose between whether or not I talked to him about the wrist thing, or the ankle problems I was having,
Yeah.
rather than kind of. So yeah, basically, I talked to him about my ankle problem, and obviously torn Achilles tendon was a problem, especially because my PE teacher didn't believe me that it hurt. She was just like, "No, you're just trying to get out of your cross country running,"
Which you loved.
which I loved. Yeah, I mean, I used to place top 3 to top 5 at least most races that we did. I was really good at cross country running back in the day. You wouldn't guess it to look at me now. Huh. But no, she was like, "No, you just don't want to do your running." And I was like, "No, I literally can't walk. This is agony." I mean, freaking torn Achilles tendon, am I right?
Yeah.
I was running on that.
Yeah.
Like, I did actually a cross country run with a torn Achilles tendon because my PE teacher would not believe me that it hurt. I still to this day do not know how I didn't die. No, but what was I saying? Anyway, he made me choose. So that is the exact opposite of the issue you had. Also, yeah, I know with Dee, her current practice, Dee's current practice, she, I think, has one doctor that she basically waits for an appointment with.
Yeah, you can basically request, you can, if you don't mind, you can say, well, I want an appointment as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But I tend to say, I'll wait.
Yeah, which I think is fair.
If it's really urgent, I don't care, but on the whole, I don't like any of the male doctors there.
And that horrible doctor that I was talking about earlier still actually practices medicine locally, I believe.
Yeah.
So every time she looks at her doctor, I mean the list of doctors at her practice, I just take a quick scan to make sure that Dr. Ekins isn't in there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no. Oh wait, no, it's not. That was bad. Okay, so it's not Dr. Ekins. He was actually a decent guy, but he got kicked out of that practice.
Yeah.
Because drama. It was actually Dr. Delaney. That was the problem. He was the problem.
Yeah.
I just always said Dr. Ekins was my doctor because I could remember his name because it sounds like Ekins.
No, that makes sense.
And I was like, I don't know who my doctor is. I just know this other doctor. Anyway.
Oh god. Yeah. For me, the wait time is generally 2 weeks anyway. So at that point, I'm like, I don't care.
This is a really busy area when it comes to GP practices, especially since the
explosion.
The office exploded at one time.
Also, just to go back for a second, Dio, I cannot believe that your doctor was all like, "Yeah, these pills will screw at your skeleton, but you clearly need them now."
Yeah, that's insane.
For acid reflux, it's
right?
Woo.
Well, I mean, it kind of reminds me of, actually, recently, your pills, we discovered that they shouldn't be taken with, I assume you're okay with me talking about this.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be taken with, grapefruit.
Yeah.
And we did some more Googling, and, was it? I can't remember why it was. A lot of things actually can't be taken with grapefruit.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, you go.
No, I was going to say, was my mum, actually, this other doctor, the crappy one, the second one of the two ones I've talked about, he said my mum she should go on statins. This was again, it's probably about 15 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
She's still alive, and I don't think her blood pressure is particularly bad. But ooh, another jewel, let's go. But we're not dressed like a llama this time. But yeah, he didn't bother telling her that she shouldn't eat grapefruit while she was on these, and it was really important that she didn't. He just told her that she should eat better and take the statins. And as far as I'm aware, this is also around the time when the doctors were prescribing statins to everybody.
Yeah.
Oops, she's not in the best mood for a jewel. Well, we'll see. It's because of that gosh darn mouse. I should probably get rid of the mouse hole. I don't want to do that to her. You know what it's like to have mice in the building that you're living in. But yeah, look, he hadn't even bothered to tell her that was something she absolutely should not eat. And she called up the doctor's office basically and said why didn't you tell me this?
Mhm.
And he was like, well, it's up to you to read the list. I mean, read the side effects and the do's and do nots before you take the pills. And she was kind of like, actually, I think it's kind of a little bit up to you to tell me if there are things I absolutely shouldn't do, and if there are things that are kind of okay to not worry about.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I was the one who read the do's and do nots list, not her. I was the one who told her about the grapefruit because I'm kind of an instruction manual reading kind of person.
Yeah.
But yeah. Jeez, seriously though, I can't. Actually, no, I can 100% completely imagine, in fact, that doctors just they don't bother. I'm gonna try and be, what's the word? Fair? I don't want to be all playing devil's advocate because nah, the devil's got enough advocates at this point. But I'm just to look at things from both sides. It's possible a lot of doctors just don't have the time.
Yeah, I suppose.
To tell people stuff, like, you know, because they're so overworked, especially in areas like this.
Yeah.
And especially with all the extra paperwork. Like, I don't know if I've spoken on stream before or not about it, but one of our friends used to be a nurse at one of our local NHS GP practices, and she said that the amount of paperwork that they'd introduced in like recent years had actually, essentially, they had more paperwork to do than, I mean, they spent more time doing paperwork than they actually did practicing medicine, because there were just so many hoops that you had to jump through. So, you know, they ended up having to devote more time to paperwork than actually helping people. Up to and including one time, I think she said that they had to bring people in to the clinic, people who hadn't been able to get appointments with them because they were having to do these individual, like, either interviews or paperwork, I think paperwork redos. They actually couldn't give people appointments who desperately needed appointments because they had to devote so much time to doing these, like, you know, hey, just gotta double check that your information is still okay kind of thing. And just, yeah. On one hand, I get that you need paperwork, but when it actually is interfering with the job you're trying to do, I feel like bureaucracy, well, it's classic British bureaucracy, isn't it? Oh god. No, it sounds awful, you know. Like, you'd think it would be on her. Although I've seen stories of people, like, being, oh, did he just die in her pool?
Oh my god, wait, what?
Oh no, they're just swimming. That's alright. He looks cold, though. You should probably, like, get out of the pool. Nah, he died.
Oh my god.
This random dude just froze to death in her pool.
Well, too bad, so sad.
Wow, I mean, this is brutal. Dude.
Yeah, talking about doctors at the same time.
Like, you'd think it would be on her medical record, but I've seen,
Very sad shit.
Yeah.
I would be too if somebody died in my flippin' pool.
yeah.
Like, dude,
Well,
how are you
I
gonna
mean,
explain that?
Also the fact that the Grim Reaper's just standing there. Hello.
Go say hi.
No, I can't.
Oh.
What does it say? One does not plead with death before the reaping, lest ye be reaped.
Oh, okay.
Maybe get out of the way.
There you goes.
Please tell me I saved. Oh well, if I didn't save, then I guess we're doing a lot of... Is he using an iPad? Oh my god, that's amazing. Death reaps... I mean, I guess the ancient scroll is out. Wow, it looks like death is cold too. Don't look at me! I don't have a death flower. Do I? Well, too late now. Well, I guess her plot is haunted now. No, I don't have a death flower, so... Oh, I do.
Oops!
Well, you know what? I'm actually okay with... In fact, you know what I should have done, though? Gotta summon that familiar, lady. Familiars grant protection against death.
Oh!
Travis Tapioca. I'm pretty sure that's what I called.
Yeah.
Yep. In fact, I think that was what Elena called.
Yeah.
Oh yes, an urn.
Are we
Excellent.
reloading now? This random sim.
Oh no, this random sim can die. That's not a problem. Not a problem. There we go. I mean, that sim has nothing to do with me. They're just a complete, like, it's just a townie. I'm okay with that. He was just randomly swimming in my pool in the middle of winter. Serves him right. Well, no, actually, you gotta eat something before you go to bed. What were we saying about doctors?
The fact that there can be kind of
yeah,
scummy.
I feel like a lot of people, there are more and more stories these days I see of people who have had experiences where doctors just didn't bother reading their charts. Or people, is the Grim Reaper just hanging out in my house now? Please leave. Thank you. Did you what? Did you have to fucking go for a slash? What? Jeez. Why were you in my bedroom, weirdo? Crikey.
I have to say, I'm quite enjoying.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's nice to have a little variety. We haven't actually had a sim die where I didn't reload the game before. Mostly because I don't want any of these sims to die. Where are we? What was I saying? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I had a story.
Yeah.
An anecdote, at the very least. Oh yeah, my grandmother apparently had overactive thyroid.
Yeah.
But she stopped taking any kind of... Basically, the doctor, the terrible one, the first terrible one, the quote-unquote family doctor that had been treating my family since my mum and her brother were children, used to give her, I think, like, weekly injections. He'd actually come to her house, charged her a packet and give her weekly injections for her overactive thyroid. I mean, to be fair, I think she did actually have an overactive thyroid. Given the way she ended up going. Yeah, I don't know. I don't freaking know what he gave her. She just needed her. I think she liked to feel special as well, quite frankly. So I think she kind of liked that she had to get these weekly treatments. I'm not well, you know. Yeah, she, after my uncle got sick, she just stopped, of course, talking to this doctor.
Yeah.
For good reason. So she just stopped stopped having her treatment. And she was like, well, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I mean, she went crazy, which I think is a side effect of overactive thyroid. And also a side effect of having early onset dementia.
Uh-huh.
Which, you know, she was always a little nutty. Is nutty the correct term? I don't want to be offensive. But she was always a little nutty.
Yes.
You know. Yeah, you know what? Just cry it out in bed. She's sad. We'll just let her cry it out.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll feel better about the ghost that now haunts her apartment.
Apparently. Dio just said, I've read stories about the Grim Reaper bugging out and not taking a body, then just starting dancing to music.
Okay, well, I'm pretty glad that my stereo was broken, eh? Yeah, you can't dance to music if there is no music, eh, Grim? Mr. Weeper. Or I could set it on fire, that's fine. But yeah, no, so she just didn't take her medication from then on.
That's just...
Yeah. I guess it's too much trouble when you've got to go out and you can't, like, have somebody come to your house and give you a special treatment.
Yeah.
In his little car with his... I think he had, like, a light that he could put on the top. You know, kind of like those undercover police cars where they can just slap a light on top of the car roof?
Yes.
That, like, an ambulance-y type light.
Yeah.
The spinny one. Yeah. He had one of those. He didn't use it when he came out to my grandmother's because he was probably just, I don't know, sugar water or some shit. No, I'm pretty sure he was actually... Anyway. Wow, 56 whole simoleons. I kind of hate that. These jobs... Actually, no, okay, you went late, didn't you, hon? Like, real late. You're not supposed to have earned only 56 simoleons. It's supposed to be 100 and something. But even so... I think she overslept, don't you? Given that it's supposed to be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 48 simoleons per hour. Anyway, I hate that they're not really viable jobs, these ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pleased that we're at least getting to experience the
Death of other Sims.
the mourning process. This
Oh
is
my
a solid
God.
relationship built on trust and great memories.
Oh, they were good friends.
They were
huh?
good friends, apparently. I don't remember ever seeing the guy before. I'm sorry. I feel a little strengthened connection to the physical world.
Please, we're experiencing death. Yep.
Well, I mean, it's very healthy to, you know, confront death. Yeah, no, fine. I'm
In a
pleased.
safe environment.
Yeah, in a safe, comfortable environment.
Besides, can't you just get his ashes and then, like...
Oh my god. What?
Wait, what?
I need to look up what that is. How can I do that already? Open spellbook. Is it practical magic, I guess?
Do it!
No,
Do it, says
can't
Dio!
be. I'm saving this before I do that. No, it's not mischief. Untamed? I guess... Oh, what? De-deathify. Necrocall. Summon the dead from their final resting place. Okay!
Save first.
I will save first, though. Oh, hey! She's actually way higher in spellcasting than I realised. Did we do that all last week? I don't remember us doing this last week. I think...
She's been
Has
training
she
herself.
been learning stuff on her own? Surely not. I don't remember clicking this many things last week.
Oh, it wasn't last week.
I mean, sorry, last week. The last week we
Yeah,
played
yeah,
her. There we go. Also because this also kind of follows the paths I normally go, which I was trying not to do this time round.
Yeah. Well.
Hmm.
Anyway, do it! Do it!
Okay.
I want to know what happens.
We
Probably
saved.
nothing. Maybe the urn will explode.
Necrocall. Maybe. She's sad. Maybe speaking to the dead will make her feel better. It's just like the Vampire Diaries.
Oh!
Hey.
Hello!
Hey there. How you doing? Share conspiracy theory. You alright there, bud? Yeah? Can we still be friends, even though you're dead? Aww. That's sweet. Okay, maybe don't share your conspiracy theories about puppets and dinosaurs.
Do we have lizard men? Do you think
We don't talk about lizard men. Lizard men is not a good thing to talk about. Remember we talked about this.
What?
Lizard men is a really anti-Semitic conspiracy theory perpetuated by people who are at the heart of things anti-Semitics.
But that's my Warhammer army!
Okay, fine.
They're like angels from space.
Okay, fine. I thought you were talking about the reptilian thing.
No, I said lizard men for a reason.
Yes, and I mistook because I'm an idiot. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, you're right. It's lizardmen. Angel, reptilian,
Yeah.
puppet army. Fine. Forget I just said that. Wow.
Is he now just hanging around
Oh,
here?
probably, yeah. I was just trying to work out what to talk to him about.
Oh, he's blue. Yeah, that makes him player 2. You're right, Dio.
Oh, wow. He actually, when he gets happy, he,
Oh, he changes colours.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
Or-
what that is. I mean, technically, he should be just blue or white because he froze to death. But he just went green, and I'm confused by that. Give repair tips. I'm pretty sure he needs that. But yeah, can you actually build a friendship with a dead person, a ghost? Ask for advice. Yeah, because you're sad, right? Well, he's also clumsy. No wonder they got on so well. Oh wait, she's not clumsy. I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, why are you green, friend? Maybe he's like green and blue. Oh, shitting. Get inside, you absolute spoon! You better warm yourself up. Come on.
She's looking better already.
Yeah, she is, but what is this? What is that? What outfit is that? I don't remember giving you this outfit, but it's amazing. Is that your athletic outfit? Okay, well, first things first. We're putting you in, is that cold weather? I think that's cold weather. It's perturbing me that she's still, cold. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm just gonna quickly save because,
if this is the same thing as you had before.
yeah, if this is the same thing as I had before, then she will freeze to death no matter what I do. Even though she's in her house, the thermostat's on, she's wearing cold weather clothing.
Oh, he's literally...
Oh.
Yeah, it must change with his moods.
I think it must do because, like, he's, like, playful or something. Oh, good. Her buff left. I mean, her debuff left.
The ghost is flirty. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Can you date a ghost?
I actually don't know. Let's get to know the ghost. He's either flirty or playful. One of the two. I'm gonna go with flirty. Dare to streak. Seems a bit. Try to flirt.
I kind of love this. Like, he drowned in her pool and now he's just haunting the house.
Yeah, I love this. Honestly, I kind of want to lure more people into her pool in the winter so that she has like a whole plethora of ghost companions. Yeah, she is starting a...
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's too sad to do a lot of other things.
But you can try and flirt.
I did do that already.
Oh.
But she did. But yeah, this is gonna be, for a while now, she's gonna be very sad. At least she doesn't seem to have a problem with it. I mean, she's managing quite well. Yeah. Although it doesn't show the romance bar. So I think it's possible that she can't actually... Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Can't see him. Oh, he's haunting my cauldron.
So he is.
Silly NPC sim. This is good. I'm pleased. This is fun. Yeah, you're being haunted. What of that? That's great. Don't go in my bedroom. It's rude.
While being flirty.
Oh, did death kill my shower? Is that what he was doing in here? Or is it you? Did you break my things?
Dio just said, strangely enough, in The Sims, ghosts can date, marry, and have babies.
Oh boy!
This townie just upgraded himself.
Yep. He's now this crazy lady's
ghost boyfriend.
Ghost boyfriend. You know what? Just cry it out.
Also imagine because she's so crazy, like normally.
Yeah.
Nobody will believe her.
No,
It's
right?
like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, this baby. It's from this ghost that died in my pool. No, I swear it. Truly. Enthused about fruitcake. That'll definitely... Okay, now he's mad.
Oh my god, Dio, those are quite some headings.
Okay. That is quite some heading. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go and do our magical duel right in the middle of flirting with a ghost. Maybe it'll cheer her up.
I just thought that said, toddlers love books, purchase toddlers. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, what was it? I misread. Was it this morning? Oh yeah, MPEG Alchemist. Someone in their Twitter profile had MPEG Alchemist as their like thing, and I misread that as
Yeah.
Pro, and it really confused me for a second. I was like, alchemy, huh? But why? Oh, wait, MPEGs. Oh. It's been a good day. I'm really stupid today.
Yeah.
Which is my only excuse for confusing reptilian and yeah.
You're sticking to that.
Well, no, it is legit.
It is legit. I'm.
Also because I swear I've heard them called lizard men.
Yeah, they probably some people probably call them lizard people.
I was gonna say I swear that's like a thing that I've heard.
But I was making a joke about.
But you were making a joke about lizard men. It's way more fun.
But they're called seraphim now, so really I should have used them.
Oh, are they?
I think. What are they called? They're not longer called lizard man. I'm not up to date with current.
Maybe they
Age
called
of
them
Sigmar
that
shit.
because people kept getting them mixed up.
Yes.
Did you just win or lose, or what did you do? I don't know. What's hack? Oh, you have to. This is bullshit. Look,
just
win
happened?
3 duels against other spellcasters. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's won apparently no out of 3 duels,
Okay.
even though she's done 3 duels
That's.
and
really...
won at least 2 of them.
Yeah, like.
But I think it's because she hasn't, like, instigated them.
Right. So they
I'm
don't count unless you challenge
Furious,
people.
yeah. So I'm just gonna keep challenging people to duels. Oh, you're in a duel already. How about you, lady? Hoi.
This is how the duel, the duel
This is
feed
how I kill.
starts.
Everyone's just having duels all the time, 24/7. Hello, you're naked. You want to fight? You want to fight, lady? Why are you in the buff? I'm so confused. Oh, we're going downstairs again. We don't know what we want. Yeah, I think it must be because she didn't. Oh, no, you're not anymore. I don't want to fight you anymore. How boring. Fight me! Antic duel for knowledge.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Please. Do we have to go to the... So we have to go to the dueling ground? No. Oh, no, we don't. I was going to say. No. Let's make it a faster duel. You did not win that. You lost that. Did you get any knowledge? No. You better go home, take a shower, and talk to your ghost. But yeah. So yeah, I love that this random townie has just, by purely dying in our swimming pool, has promoted himself to main character.
Yeah. Good job, sir. Good job.
Well, I don't even think I can actually pronounce his surname. Like, I think it's like a kind of a play on a Hawaiian type pronunciation.
Don't look at me.
I don't know how to pronounce that. But, you know, Feitu. I'm going to say Feitu sounds more right for his first name. Which kind of sounds fruit-ish. Fruit adjacent.
Yes.
Don't go back in your urn. Wow, that's so rude. You left.
That is actually really rude. What?
Read epitaph. And then you can come back in quickly. Go quick, read it. And you can discard your mac and cheese. And I guess, yes, we said you went to take a shower. Oh no, you're going to repair your shower. The epitaph appears to be blank. That's upsetting. Your boyfriend is... Oh, I could probably engrave it. That would help. For some reason I didn't expect it to be blank from the beginning.
No.
I figured you could maybe like... Yeah. You can tell that this isn't really an aspect of The Sims I've ever actually tackled that much.
Dead Sims?
Well, I mean, Sims 4, certainly.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since Dead Sims were like a part of my gameplay,
Uh-huh.
if I'm honest. Scavenge for parts and then take a shower. Then you can go to bed. The sooner you get over your friend, the better. Yes, I'm a heartless monster. No, I just think, you know, she can see him whenever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Well, you wanna put up decorations? Yes. Good thing. Good stuff. Broom. Oh no, the bills have been delivered.
Oh god, no.
Oh, it's okay. She's got more money than some. Hey, bills. Ooh, check for
Guess
Winterfest
being
gifts.
magic does pay.
Yes. Ooh, she got a present from Apple Juice. That's it. Wow, Apple Juice is her only friend, huh?
Well, our other friend is dead.
Well, that's true. Where's this Plum? Chat. Was that it? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, Plum and Apple. Because I was wondering about Raspberry. Yep. I'm pretty sure Lychee's appeared on other people's playthroughs, but...
Yeah.
Hey, friend. Invite in. Do I have to give? Oh wait, gift piles. That's what I need to get. Decoraciones. Miscellaneous. These ones always look so meager, this single pile.
Yeah.
Like, even though the colours I think are more aesthetic. Yeah, I actually don't like the colours of this one as much. This one has this one here, which is like a cute colour. Way. But we'll just put them on the table. If you put them on the table, they don't look as pathetic, right?
Yeah.
It looks all neat and cute and stuff. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
So it's just not, like, the amount of gifts that matters.
Yeah. Sing together. Who's Malia Bunch? And is she any relative of Banana Bunch? Maybe a long lost distant cousin?
Yes. They really look alike. Like, I saw, yeah.
They don't look that much alike, but Bunch? I mean, they look a little bit alike. She's
Yeah.
wearing yellow. I don't know who this person is. Don't leave.
Bye.
Why are you leaving? You just came into my house, sang, and now you're going away? Fine. I can make my own Christmas friend.
Oh, that sounds threatening.
Yeah, it was supposed to. We're just gonna cry into our gourmet fruitcake and raise our buddy from the grave.
I mean...
Hiya, let's sing about Winterfest together! Yeah, you're right, you enjoyed that. Let's open presents together. This is weird and a little bit morbid.
Just a teeny bit! This is like the ultimate loneliness.
Ghosts can, in fact, open Christmas presents. I mean, Winterfest presents. You didn't like your present? Was it not good enough? Let's try to cheer you up. What do we get? Share Winterfest spirit. No, we didn't like the Winterfest spirit, apparently. Let's do a belly laugh. Do ghosts like belly laughs?
Of course they do.
Pretty sure ghosts love impressions of Santa. Yeah, that's right. Santa impression, a hit with the ghost. I'm gonna show off my muscles to the ghost. See, you feel fine. This is wonderful. Oh, where'd you go? Muscles too much for you? Oh, right. I see, we're joking. He's scaring me. Joke's on you, I'm a crazy person. Don't get scared. Gonna float my cauldron again, yeah? Old hat, mate. Old hat. Mm-hmm. Can I actually make mac and cheese while the ghost is possessing my cauldron? I guess not.
Oh, that's lame.
That's boring. Ask about being dead. I don't know, I feel like that's gonna get you punched. Ghost punched. What's it like? Well, it's hilarious, apparently.
Oh, well then. No
Great.
hard feelings then about drowning in the pool.
Well, he didn't seem to have any issue, but now we're gonna do some more belly laughs again, I guess. Oh, he's really in a celebratory kind of mood. Oh, this is insane. I love it. Try to cheer him up. It's okay, it could be worse. You could be a little close there, buddy. The dead not heard of personal space. That's okay, we'll only be sad about his death for another 11 hours.
Yay! I like how there's a timer on grief
Yeah,
here.
right.
In The Sims, it's like, okay, yep, that's me done.
Let's be romantic with him again. Confess attraction. But are you, my friend, single? For all I know, he's got a wife somewhere, and I'm keeping his ghost
Oh my god!
like a hostage in my crazy witch house. He's single, it's cool. We're good. Oh boy. Yeah, we've actually got a romance bar going.
Oh yeah!
We are going to date the ghost.
I legitimately didn't know you could date ghosts in The
I
Sims.
didn't. Again, I've not ever had a ghost. Flan. Good, that's... She's
Like,
feeling...
a ghost, it can only appear if you're like summoned from the ashes, or like
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
they randomly show up.
I think if you haven't got the, that's supernatural, what's the thing? It's not like a pack. It's, really? My coffee machine, though? Could you maybe not haunt my coffee machine, of all things?
I think...
Really? You're spooked by that? Fair.
Yeah, it's a DLC type dealio, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a full... It's like one of the, sorry, all I can think of is the kits, but it's not a kit. It's the ones that aren't expansion packs. Oh, she's sad again. Try to flirt. Gloomy compliment. Marvin the Martian voice. Brain the size of a planet, and they've got me entertaining ghosts for a living. Right. It's not even funny. I mean, come on. Oh, what are they called?
Stuff packs?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I can't easily look at it right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's like a ghosty one.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the most recent one that they did, actually, before they released the kits. Ugh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think random ghosts can haunt your house, but only if you move into very specific houses and a very specific plot. So, like, you can't just randomly make a house and then haunt it. You have
Yeah.
to live in a specific house.
That's
that
really
comes
lame.
with. Yeah, like, I feel like Sims 4 is good in a lot of ways,
Mm-hmm.
but the more I learn about, like, the things that you just randomly, bizarrely can't do.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all because they couldn't get it to work with, like...
The new, like...
Well, they couldn't get it to work with, like, clipping and the, like, emotes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they just kind of didn't bother spending the time on it. Like, so rather than spend all the, God, I can't think of words today and it's driving me up the wall.
Resources?
Production time? Production resources?
Yes.
Development
Oh, yeah.
resources.
Mm-hmm.
That it would take to actually make a good incompetent
Yeah.
hack. Yeah, I'm taking that mouse hole away. She's got a ghost. She doesn't need a mouse.
Say it like her. She's like, no mouse. The ghost like, that's fine.
Yeah. Ghost, fine. Mouse, no. I have the same standards for my own house. Ghost, sure. You know what? I'll take it. Mouse, no thank you. Ghosts don't eat my food and pee on my carpet.
Yeah.
You know, ghosts don't tend to carry diseases. As far as I know.
No.
Apart from that one spectral plague that one time.
You don't
That
talk
was
about
awkward. Yeah. Let's not ever so slowly watch her sadly typing on her computer. Oh, you're trolling to forums. You're not feeling that sad then, huh? Or actually, maybe that's why she's trolling to forums. Because she's so sad. She's like trying to vent her feelings. You know what? You'll only be sad for 2 more hours. Deal with it. No, I don't want to duel anybody. It doesn't work. Go to sleep. You've got work in the morning.
Just in time to get, I mean, she got over grief just in time to go be a productive member of society.
Well, that's why she's got over her work. I mean, her sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Winterfest was successful. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Did you just say huzzah?
Mm-hmm.
I said huzzah.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you say huzzah the same time as I say huzzah? Actually, I think we should work on scripting that. I think talking in tandem is that should be our thing.
Yeah.
Clearly I need to plan it with a series of complicated hand gestures, which mean like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she seems fine now.
Cool.
Except you need to watch the TV season premiere before you go to work.
Sounds like such hard work, like
It does.
keeping up to date with all
Yeah, but
this.
you have to watch the... You're not going to sit down? I mean, is the fact that the couch is at an angle, do you think it's going to hurt your neck? Or... Like, why are we standing? It's been like an hour and a half. Okay, not my problem. Go to work, lady. Oh no. It starts. Oh god, I forgot about wink wonk.
Did you forget about...
Mm-hmm. Oh, you embarrassed yourself at work? Did you talk about your ghost boyfriend?
Probably, and nobody believed her.
Probably. I'm upset for you, Hun Bun. Not to be confused with Fun Bun. Magic Nicrocol. Yeah, no rest for the wicked. Are you wicked? Try to cheer up. Are you sad because you're dead? Oh, I
No.
spoiled the season premiere for him.
Oh, dude.
That doesn't seem...
Dude, it's
Can
like,
you imagine?
hey, you're a ghost.
You die, and then somebody brings you back just to spoiler you on the season premiere of a show. Hey, you want to come inside my house? You want to meet my ghost friend? I want to flirt with my ghost friend right in front of you. Look, that's a ghost. He's right here. See? Oh. Sure, just go around the corner. They'll really believe you that way. Embrace. See? See? It's no trick. No trick. I've got a ghost boyfriend. You're talking to him. We were in a conversation, all three of us. I don't know who you are, but you might as well come in too. Do you also want to drown in my pool? Seriously, I don't know who Malia Bunch is. It's like a bunch, like a Sims family.
Hold on.
I can do it. Except when I can't. Sims. I cannot, in fact, do it. My internet's... Yeah, my Wi-Fi is not.
Okay, let me see.
But if I put it over towards your side of the desk, it might work.
I can Google too, you know.
Yeah, as if. I can't reach. My arms aren't long enough. Oh, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, it's
Fudge.
No, wait, this is The Sims 3.
Sims 4 Townies bunch.
The Brady Bunch? No.
A huge bunch. Okay, no, I don't.
Enjoy your dinner, Dio.
Oh, enjoy your dinner. Yes, I think they are. Bunch. They keep getting Sunset Valley Bunch family keep drowning. So I guess I accidentally named one of my Sims after an existing townie family. You're outside in your work uniform and you're not worried about freezing to death like your boyfriend? Don't know about that. Really? You wanna also, I mean, I was only half joking about, like, the freezing to death in my pool thing. There's snow! There is snow on the pool float. And you're just casual. Yep. I don't know what this is, though. It bothers me. Like, are you trash or are you like an ex-plant? Trash pile. Okay. I guess that's maybe the Grim Reaper left it. I don't know. Seriously though, where did I find a death flower? Why does she have a death flower? I mean, that's great and all, but why does she have a death flower? Where did she get it from?
Like, the fact that she has all these random, like...
Maybe I bought it from... It is actually possible that I bought it from, the Magic Town last time we played her, and I forgot. It was a long time ago at this point. Or she's picked it up somewhere, I don't know. Either way, she can plant it indoors, can't she?
Yep.
I feel like that's kind of the thing that matches her decor most. Might as well grow it here, right? Death flowers don't need light. Boop. Pop. This is why she can't grow it, because like she's too low level gardening or something.
Oh god, yeah.
Probably. What is trashy? Why is it dirty? Is it because there's a massive piles of water on the floor? Yes.
I just like how he really likes haunting that cauldron.
Yes, he does. Apparently, possessing the cauldron is like his ghost. Are you eating my food? What did I just say? Are you stinky minky?
Well, I guess somebody has to eat all the food she keeps on making.
I guess. Can't believe he just ate my food. That is so rude. I thought like the one good thing about having like a ghost wife was that I didn't have to feed him. But apparently I was wrong. Okay, so you need to practice your magic. Let's fast forward you. We're close to being master rank, which is nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's why the floor keeps flooding. The toilet's broken. Yeah, that'll do. Right. And then magic, practice, practical. Magic, scrubberoo. Magic, Scrubberoo. Cool. Do some more Scrubberoo. Oh, you're asleep. Okay. No, get up. Can you repair this yet? Nope. You can set it on fire or electrocute it. You better just go to sleep. Wait. Wait, it's not broken anymore. What happened? I swear the toilet was broken like a second ago. Did I just... What did I do?
There's something you keep asking me all the time, in general. And you think you know the answer by now.
What did I do? Okay, wink wonk time. I'm annoyed that my icons don't show up.
Oh, that's really upsetting.
But yes, fire. We need to light bonfires.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
That's basically it.
Ah.
It's just a fire lighting festival.
To be honest, considering it's bloody snowing, it couldn't be better.
It's true. Yeah, I just don't remember why we said that we needed to light bonfires. And also, I don't think that that's an
Because
easily
baby,
accessible.
we're trying to light your fire, wink wonk.
Yep, I hate you. It's official. You're correct. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put a fireplace in. I keep pointing at my screen. Nobody can see that.
Move the mouse.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Fruit. The veg market fruit stall, whatever it was I called it. It was clever. It's juice bar? No. Anyway, that. I'm going to put a fireplace here so that on Wink Wonk we can light a fireplace outside here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hope that that works. So I'm going to save. It's almost time to save anyway. So. After all the ghost fun, I'm going to go back to... Yeah, I think I have to go back to Manage Worlds. I don't think I can actually get back. There's probably something really obvious that I missed. I'll save again, just in case I forgot to save the first time, even though I was literally looking at my screen when it saved, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't found a better way to go back to, like, this world than just to go to Manage Worlds. What did I call it? Oh, the Pick Your Own bar. I'm so clever. I'm not. I'm just practicing that thing where we're not supposed to insult ourselves. We're supposed to be, like, mind-numbingly positive about ourselves. It doesn't really work that well with me. Fireplaces are into decorations, I think. Yes, they are. None of these are really appropriate for the Pick Your Own bar's exterior, but... Oh, look, it's spring. / summer. So much different here. Anyway. It would be nice if that was kind of like a central... I guess this'll do. The Pick Your Own bar's kind of... I mean, I hate... ooh. Yeah, that goes well with the bricks, right?
I was just gonna say, yeah, that one for sure, yeah. God, it's big.
I know it's huge. It doesn't help that I've got it on a...
And all I see, like,
there we go, that's what I meant to do.
all I associate that fireplace with is Santa.
Yes.
Like, the times that you just put it in the fireplace is for Santa.
This fireplace is primarily the one that I associate with Santa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that fireplace plays crashed your game.
Yes, that fireplace murdered Santa! Okay, cool. You know what? That can hang out there. It seems like a perfectly fine thing to have a big gap here behind the fireplace, right?
Yeah.
Not like it's any kind of weird...
No.
Like...
Secret room.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Yeah. It doesn't fit over there, does it? No. Oh. Yeah. That'll do, and then everyone can... Shall I put some torches, maybe? It's not going to make it warmer anyway. I don't know why I would bother. Yeah. Anyway, so that's cool. We'll go back to here. I think that just shows it, right? Yes.
I think so.
And then we go back here. Then we can just light fires with impunity. Perfect.
Okay.
Even The Sims thinks I'm questionable. Right. Go to the bar and light a fire. You can go with this magic trainer, and some of your friends.
Hell yeah.
And this guy who's dressed like Santa for some reason. And by friends, I mean acquaintances, maybe? Do you need a tape measure? I have this tape measure here. It's a new one. You bought it for me.
Thank you. I bought this tape measure. It's like shaped like a tiger.
It's really cute.
And it's ridiculously cute. Didn't want to bother you, but yes, thank you for tape
No, it's
measure.
cool. You might as well. But it's to replace. We have one of those amazing unicorn-shaped ones. It's like a little 3D unicorn, and the tape measure part, like you pull the horn, and the tape measure is like inside. It's great. Anyway.
Yeah, this one is slightly more difficult to use though, but I still love it.
Is it more difficult to use?
Yeah, you can't push it as easily on the screen because of the ear.
Oh, if you would rather use.
No.
Or
happy
just,
to.
I mean.
I just start at a different
Start
number.
at a different number and then take
It's
off.
so easy, like holy crap.
Put
Like I
out the
don't understand
fire.
people complain about like I don't know.
Oh right, okay, that's so weird.
Hmm?
No, I put the fire out, and the tradition was complete. So apparently, putting the fire out also counts.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess no. Then interact with any of these sources of fire. I guess putting it out was an interaction.
Okay then.
Yeah, cool. Any magic users in here who I can duel?
Uh-oh. She got a taste for it now.
Well, I need to duel them. Where is my friends? Actually, did they all leave? Are they in the toilet? Wow,
The toilet.
story of my life. Well, I invited loads of friends here, and none of them have showed up.
That is pretty shit actually.
Everyone is coming with you. Well, then where are they? Where have they gone? My friends. Those miserable ditching bastards. Okay. Alright. Have it your own way. What?
No.
No, it just froze.
Oh, shoot.
And then
Sorry,
did a
I
big-
thought your sim was just being unruly.
No. But thank you for the amusement. Seriously, my friends all came with me, allegedly. And yet,
They're
they
just
are
there in
not,
spirit.
They're not here. My spirit is here in spirit, actually.
Uh-huh.
It's too early to tell, but there could be definitely something there. Yeah,
Oh my god.
sure. A ghost. And haunting.
And haunting indeed.
Uh-huh. Are you a magic person? No. Scrabble. Are you a magic person? Sing about Wink Walk. You know what? Don't think I will. Nope, can't duel you either. Are you a spellcaster? Oh, I haven't introduced myself to you. Talk to me. No, okay.
Wow, she's really not loved by anyone.
I'm just astonished that her friends didn't show up. It's really rude.
I'm not kidding.
It's rude.
Like
Can I
I'm
challenge you to a duel?
I have to say, I am impressed that she's feeling confident because if none of my friends showed up, I'd be like, well, that's me done. Goodbye.
It does kind of astonish me, actually, seriously. Summon your familiar. Just don't get rid of your familiar, just keep them there. Okay, now we're going to the magic realm. I'm tired of all these scrubberoos in the bar. Let's go. Go fight people.
That sounds like a good idea.
Fight.
Finger guns.
Finger guns. Snip, snap, finger gun. Well, I'm lame. I'm a lame old person who just made finger guns while saying snip, snap, finger gun. Cool. No, don't run away. I want to fight you. Fine. Let's collect this moat. Emotional. Seriously, you're over here. You just flew with your broom to over here.
Wouldn't you if you could?
You know what? Yeah, I would. That's not the point. Friendly duel.
What are those modes for? Remind me.
I think. Oh, I guess not. Weird. You just collect them. Actually, no. I think you can use them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, spellcasters with the Moat Hound perk can also eat them for some spellcaster XP.
Oh.
That's a good point, actually. Do I have that? I don't think I do.
Oh my god.
What? Yeah, I do have it. Oh, experience.
I just found out I didn't remove my old tea bag before I brewed myself another cup of tea, so I have 2 tea bags in here.
Please tell me you removed mine.
I'm gonna say yeah because I made yours earlier.
Don't talk to her when actually no, do distract. I lost anyway. Wait, yay, I danged.
Woohoo! Master.
Please tell me I have mac and cheese in my inventory. I have a gnome in my inventory. No wonder I'm not doing so well.
Poolside gnome. Do you think it's a cursed gnome?
I think so, yeah.
Like, legitimately, poolside? That's
Yeah.
very suspicious.
Very suspicious, isn't it? Friendly introduction. I want to fight you. Absorb moat. I'm going to pick you up too. Collect a moat. Does it build my spellcaster charge? No, just fighting does. Great. Can I fight you? Fight! Zip zap. Yeah! Did I just win? Yeah! Tell me that worked. Yes! Excellent. Sorry for the clapping.
I'm boogieing, but I just realised.
Yeah, I enthusiastically clapped, but I think actually that was probably just an unfair thing to do to the microphone and anyone on the other end.
Yeah, you say that.
Duel for knowledge.
The knowledge?
Knowledge! Oh, or we could just eat some food, I guess. Where are you? Are you making... This place has a kitchen? Yeah, you know what? What are you making? Fruit and yogurt parfait.
Where is she getting the ingredients from?
From the fridge. The magic fridge. What's inside the magic fridge?
I'm glad you asked.
Milk. Glass of milk. That's all.
I don't...
Thanks for joining us on today's educational program, The Magic Fridge.
I'm kind of scared, actually. It's called the Magic Fridge and there's milk in it. What kind of milk is that?
It's actually the 30-day Glimmerbrook fridge. But it's a magic fridge. Clearly. What are you? Practicing magic? You want to fight? Question mark? I introduced myself to you. Now fight. For knowledge! Where are you going? I want to fight you for knowledge. Get up. Get up. Get up. No, apparently we want to reset. Seems fine. You, then? I could tell you a joke about ducks, or I could fight you for knowledge. I'm sensing that knowledge duels just aren't really working right now. Just don't move anywhere. Why don't you? This is awful. Just cancels all her duels. This is pathfinding. What even are you?
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's exhausting. Okay, fine. No knowledge duels. How about I was gonna do friendly duel, but challenge to duel for knowledge is right there. Yeah, did it work? Did it work? Yeah? See now, look, my fun is low. My baby's fun has gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use. Slime or snail or puppy dog tail? Thunder or lightning? Something frightening? Then baby said, fight magic! We.
I also want to point out, while we're doing that, I had a freak out because I looked over your iPad and something weird seemed to be like going off on it.
Oh, was it the lights?
Yeah, I don't know why our solar lights are currently acting as if they don't have any light.
They're acting like they're running out of battery charge. Seriously? Are you here for my duel or not? There we go. You guys can do that. No, what's happening is they don't have enough battery light. So basically what they're doing is they're kind of charging sort of off the lamp.
I'm normally only used to them doing that when I turn the light off.
No. They do that in the evening.
Okay, I've never noticed.
And you do that most evenings.
I never noticed.
Yeah, they do that most evenings. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm
Yay!
not even, oh, she went again. Yush. She has discovered a new spell, De-Deathify.
Oh. Can we bring him back now?
Restore a ghost to their original physical form.
Do we want to do that though?
No.
I know, right? I'm like...
No.
We want to keep him as a ghost.
Nobody tell him. Besides, if he's not a ghost anymore, then he loses all his purpose. Okay, so actually, I wanna fight somebody else, because then maybe we'll actually have that particular bit complete. You look like a kind of person I might want to fight. Nice wellies. I mean, they're boots. Actually, that's a pretty cool jacket you've got going on there. Very
Not correct.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
Yes. Not
Band.
cracker.
Share wink wonk spirit. And then fight for knowledge.
I like how this is like, okay. Then it isn't Wink Wonk like the replacement of our what was it?
Fight. I believe so.
You were like,
Yeah,
no.
I believe Wink Wonk is in fact our neighborhood brawl replacement. Yes. Or is Lost Egg? No, I think it is. Or is it Lost Egg? It might be Lost Egg. That's our neighborhood. I mean our neighborhood brawl replacement. Wink Wonk, I think. One of them is a replacement for like the oh, what's it called? The like the dinner out.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Reach spellcaster rank 5 is our next task. Cool. We did it. We did it, guys.
Hooray!
We've got 2 talent points. What should we spend them on?
Uh,
Hexproof. We could do a potion thing. Magical discounts? No, that's kind of useless. Unless you're like really... I don't know. I feel like that's useless. 50% discount on all purchases from the market stalls in the magic realm. Like,
yeah, no.
when do I do that? Magical social interactions with other spellcasters that will provide some spellcaster XP.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Okay, we'll do that. And discharge. Right now, my spellcaster charge isn't exactly ramping up that high. Can't remember what that one was. Oh yeah. Actually, no. I will do discharge. That said.
Yeah, it's nice not to have to worry about
that. Overload can kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got spellcaster, socialite, and discharge.
Yes.
Cool. Can't believe we learned to de-deathify. We could save our boyfriend whenever we wanted.
But we choose not
but
to.
We won't tell him. Because we're awful. Can I set that on fire?
Welcome back, Dio.
Welcome back!
We're
gonna set a desk on fire.
Yeah, and we also just learned how to resurrect Ghosts.
Yeah.
To their human form, but we're not going to. Yeah, you can set it. Oh!
I'll undo my hard work.
Dude, you.
I think I just ruined an antique.
Just like I was just standing there, like
Magic.
unflinching.
Just observing her handiwork.
Yeah, I did that. Nobody's telling you off either, which is kind of killing me.
I guess this is just a thing that happens. Just everyday life in the magic world. I could do the chair too.
Yeah, ghost boyfriend must be boyfriend before resurrection.
Yeah, ghost boyfriend must deal. There you go. Now it's a matching set. Beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, it's the naked lady from before. She's wearing clothes now.
I'd be right back.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm missing out on all the good stuff. I don't want to leave.
Wow, I can't believe I set stuff on fire and she's not having fun. No, you don't get to.
Pyromania.
You think she'd be crazy? I mean, she's like, go home. We're done here. Yawnsville. Yeah. Right? Why? Why did we teach her? Also, because like Inferni, I think it's one of the first spells you learn. It's really early on. Like, it feels like a really dumb thing to do. Teach every single aspirational spellcaster like how to set things on fire. Just no. Right. First, what is fun? Can't believe I just asked what fun was. I also can't believe you can't sweep your floors with your magical broom. Seems like an oversight. What do you like to do? Don't inferniate your death plant flower. I guess do an ever so quick dance to what would she dance to? You know what? We'll give her spooky music to dance to. No, you don't get to sleep, you must dance. Otherwise your fun has gone and left you blue. Nobody knew what kind of wink wonk was successful. Yeah. Dance, magic, dance, magic, dance. It's bedtime, you fool. Calling my sim a fool when I'm the one who told them to dance instead of sleep because they wanted to sleep. Do you have work today? No! It's also New Year's Eve, so... And Fun Bun starts tomorrow. We're getting all the good holidays this time round. Actually, they're all good holidays, who am I kidding? Especially the ones I made, like Pick-a-Knickers and Fruit and Fun Day and Lost Egg. Where we remember things that have lost and also stonks. Ah, good times, crazy days. Okay, you're stanky. Go scrubberoo yourself. Wait, does that say always transportiate? Oop, no. Spells. I don't know what that spell actually does. I should probably check it out. Before I tell her to always do it. It's... Ooh. Yeah, you should do that. Always do that. Great. Now get leftovers. Oh, there are no leftovers left? Just overs. Great. Have dinner. Garden salad. Yeah! Great. Now, does doing that actually increase her spell charge? I want it to. Oh, at least this time she's actually eating the salad. Make a resolution? Yes. What resolution should we make? Yeah, we can complete an aspiration milestone. It's just like get another level in spellcasting. think that's probably... Or... Yeah, get a significant other. Huh. Yep, exactly. It's ghost boyfriend time. First we'll change into our warm weather gear because, you know, he's cold. Oisy. Necrocore. And everyone has to agree not to tell him that we can raise him from the dead now. Get to know. Share New Year's Eve spirit with your spirit. Romance. Pickup line. Can we, dare we have their first kiss? Yay! Yay! They did it, a smoochie! Yeah, he's feeling flirty. That must be really inconvenient, like as a ghost. You're just, you know, feeling a little bit in the mood, and suddenly you're like, pink. That just feels very unfair. Invite to stay the night. That seems... I mean, I think the ghost kind of lives on your property now. I don't think... Oh yeah, I forgot she could teleport. That surprised me. A sleepover. Sounds great. Yeah, sexy pose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whisper seductively. Sharing my resolution sounds a little creepy, since it's like to get a boyfriend / girlfriend. Oh yeah, she was gonna be... Well, she can... I guess she's... What is it? Spirit sexual? Other side aligned? I'm sorry, do ghosts get sleepy? Again, that seems like a downside to a thing that shouldn't have... Well, I mean, okay, it has some downsides. I mean, you died, but... Do you guys turn pink, though? I know very little about guys. Yeah, I was talking about, I mean, less the dead people's physical remains and more the dead people's see-through spirit. Also, oh my god. Yeah, you made your resolution. Have you actually completed it? Is he your boyfriend yet? No. Good. Wake up. Wake up, I'm bored. Ugh, fine. We'll just practice some magic while we wait for you to wake up. Can't believe my ghost boyfriend's asleep. After I invited him for a sleepover. Ghosts are so literal. Yeah, he actually put on a sweater when he died. It's a good point.
I'm back.
Hello, you're welcome back. I invited my ghost boyfriend for a sleepover.
Oh, it's not like he stalked your bed already or anything.
And then he fell asleep. Literally fell asleep.
That's cute.
And we were talking about being into dead people.
Yeah, that's fair. Wholesome content only on this stream.
Crunching noises.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? Ooh, bum. Watch New Year's Eve TV. I think I just missed the boat on that.
No.
We can't watch the countdown. It's over. Oh well, we still completed the... Really? You'd think that you wouldn't want to do that. I guess he's just repeating his death over and over again now. I still can't quite get out of my head the image of him just floating face down in the pool with the Grim Reaper on his iPad, like, let me check my list. Like, yeah, okay. Great, that's Candy Crush updated. Now, who are you again? I read that as double dip, not double die, just for the record. I was like, I fucking hope not. Can you imagine a ghost double dipping at your party? So rude. Like ectoplasm everywhere. Disgusting. I can't believe he's just sleeping on things. I take it back. Ghosts are really boring.
Well, I guess he does. Currently, it's called eternal sleep, isn't it? You know. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Ooh, I really screwed with her sleeping pattern. That said, talking about sleep. Oh well. She only has work in tomorrow. It'll be fine. So she's just gonna sit and watch TV while her dead ghost boyfriend sleeps on the pool lounger he died on.
Romantic.
I don't know. I think Sillet Bang is actually one of the things that doesn't work on ectoplasm. You'd think it would, but it doesn't. Like, I think the only way to get ectoplasm out is any product line that's been discontinued and is therefore like a ghost product. So like, you know, I think it has to be like a dead product to get off ectoplasm. So yeah, you have to like locate some kind of bizarre, random, experimental cleaning product from like the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Or earlier. All right. I'm thinking outside the big wooden box.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we call deadology. Yeah. Don't give me that face. That was brilliant. You know it. Boom. It gets me every time when she teleports. But actually, no. Seriously, does she up her magic gauge when she does that? Please. Excuse me. You're walking. Why are you walking? Possibly infinitesimally. But I might also be imagining it. Well, let's practice some magic while our boy sleeps. Again. Practice. Actually, can I also... Ooh, Repario, finally! Good times, good times. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Every time you see like the little plus next to a scroll, that's magic experience. I'm dumb.
I know nothing, so I'm just like, yes, nod.
Yep, that's right. Just nod. It's all for the best. You hungry? You gonna make a new salad? A breakfast salad? No. What are you making? Quick meal. Really? A microwave meal?
Well, you know, she's been working hard. Give her a break.
Did he leave again? Or seriously? Without a word? Or did he just say something and I ignored him? Oh, yeah, we kissed the ghost. Did you miss that?
I did.
Oh,
You
sorry.
made out with a ghost.
Yeah, we made out with a ghost who then promptly fell asleep.
Oh.
Seriously, did he just go back to his urn without saying anything? That is rude. I don't like this ghost anymore. He's very inconsiderate.
Well, turn him back to a human, then he has to suffer.
Well, that is true. Yeah, first I'll make him my boyf. Wait, do you actually have?
She just leveled up.
Yes, at video gaming. Oh, you know what? Okay, you might as well just go to sleep since. Oh wait, it's fun bun. No sleep.
Oh god!
Only
No sleep.
egg hunt.
It's egg
for
time.
Egg in every cupboard you own. Hunt. No, queue is full. No, hunt. Can you hunt for an egg in the bin? You cannot. Hunt for an egg in the... Yeah, hunt for egg in chair. Hunt for egg in sofa. Hunt for egg in other chair. Hunt. Hunt. Hunt? No.
It's also time to save.
It is, thank you. However, did you know? Is it because my wrist was vibrating? Loudly.
Yes.
Hunt. Yeah, I know. You microwave the food. It's gonna be gross. You're not that good at microwaving.
Microwaving is a skill though.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Hunt. My life has changed since I discovered you could hunt for egg in kitchen cabinets though, seriously.
Kitchen cabinet.
Captain cabinet? Trapped in cabinet? Can he get out? Will he get out? Of course he will. You can't start me on... Are you sleeping? But there are more eggs to find! Did you get the one from the toilet? She did. She got the toilet egg.
Once
Glad to hear
again,
it.
I need to have a talk with you, Sim, about toilet egg.
Egg. That's not enough eggs. Give me some more eggs. Hup. Egg time. Hunt for egg. Hunt for egg!
Here you go, here's your egg spam.
Egg.
Egg and spam.
Egg and spam and beans?
Actually, I need to make a bean emote.
Bean. Beans?
Beans.
Beans! Beebs likes beans. Ah, it's the fun bun! I don't want to fight the flower bunny for eggs.
She would, however, fight Flower Bunny for eggs.
She might well do. I might have to fight him.
Wait, did the Flower Bunny get a different colour this time?
No?
I thought it was white last time.
No.
Oh no, it's white with
this...
brown. You're right.
Yeah.
No, from a distance it looked completely brown.
Fair. Fight! I'm sorry, Flower Bunny, that you're having this conversation with a crazy lady.
That I kind of familiar. It's like, yes, I'm also a bunny, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I guess that's why she knows that she can fight bunnies. I like that the little eggs are like popping off the animation.
Oh god, yeah.
It's stuff like that just... And yet the Flower Bunny is not a standard part of the
Which
game.
surprises me.
Yeah, right?
It kicked the hell out of that bastard.
Fight. Why go to all the trouble of trying to find the Flower Bunny's hidden eggs when you could simply beat the Flower Bunny up and take the eggs? Seriously, this whole list is just too easy. Lychee is a monster though. Hi, okay, so the
Correct.
Flower Bunny hates me now.
Oh, wow.
Apologize. Claim to be criminal mastermind. I think that's in the mean, or possibly, no, it's possibly mischief. Yeah. We're awful people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bunny. Bro hug. You can bro hug the bunny, right? You want to be bro hugged?
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah. We just schmoozed the bun. Sing about fun bun. Share resolution. Yeah, so she can tell this random make-believe creature about her ghost boyfriend. I think. Oh god, there's even an emote. Back to the flower garden from winning a fight with the flower bunny. The flower bunny was no match for me. Now all of the eggs are mine. Okay. She's crazy. We love her. Does it just say RIP? Actually, it says RIP. It should say RIP. Oh my god. Seriously? That's the default that they give you? I bet it's random, but it's so funny.
Oh my god, what does it say? Sorry, I can't quite read it.
Engrave epitaph, gone but not forgotten. Enter some kind words to remember Fatu by. And then the default, I mean the random one it just gave me is I told you it wouldn't work. There we go. Only a fruitcake would swim in ice. See, because fruitcake. Yeah. I can't remember if she likes fruitcake or not. I think it's supposed to be like a 50-50 thing, apparently.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was watching a video the other day that said, like, apparently that's kind of like, Sims get sort of random 50%, like 50-50. I think it's 50-50 for everything. It could be different. But, yeah, like, they have a 50-50 chance of, liking fruitcake. They have a 50-50 chance of, being left or right-handed. I think it's fun.
Yeah. It's a really cool little...
Smooch the coast. Smoosh. Romance. Can I whisper seductively? Can I ask you out yet?
Nope.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Nah. Can we hold hands? Yeah. I'm gonna ask you if you're single. Maybe you've discovered someone on the other side. Vito is single. Good for him. I guess it's sleep time. Oh yeah, the flower bunnies left flowers all over my house. What a nice, kind flower bunny he is. To leave random flowers littering my porch. You know, I don't want to fight anybody. Actually, I should have taken that up. Like, I'd stopped doing the magical duel thing because it didn't count if I didn't instigate it.
Yeah.
But now I think it just helps my... What does it help my caster bar? Oh, it's actually going up quite nicely. I like that. Currently nothing's going up as nicely as my sleep bar. Oh, he's possessing my toilet. Oh, that's why my toilet keeps breaking. My boyfriend keeps clogging my toilet.
Okay. I no longer like him.
I mean, it's just like the real thing, right? But, I'm not under the impression that that was funny. Don't worry. That was an ironic rim shot. Still feels wrong calling that a rim shot.
Yeah, there's something... Yeah.
Like, I knew what that was before I learned any other kind of shots terminology, but I have to double check before I say it. Just because I'm like, is that the right kind of shot though? Am I just about to say something completely inappropriate?
Nah.
I mean, I guess comedic value, right?
Yeah.
It's funny when I say dumb things, which is like 24/7. Let's surround my dead boyfriend's urn with flowers. Even though he's not my dead boyfriend, he's not actually my boyfriend yet. Can't believe that little weasel just broke my toilet. I also can't believe the flower bunny's kind of watching me sleep. I feel like time is not going as fast as it could be. Like, sometimes I swear, time, like the 3 speed, just isn't as fast as, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Bunny's watching you sleep. It's just...
I'm sorry, Mr. Flower Bunny. I'm afraid of the Flower Bunny at this point. Like, he
Yeah,
hates
like,
me,
yeah.
and he's watching me sleep, like...
So, from here on, we will not fight the fun bun anymore.
Yeah. Let's not.
Because this is where he bugs and doesn't leave ever again,
no,
like Santa.
it hates me forever. But Santa was my friend. Let me just take a brisk shower, you're alright. Uh-huh. Then you can have a salad. A nice salad. You like salad, don't you? Oh no, it's breakfast time. I guess you can have parfait. Got garlic noodles, really? Okay, you know what? You want to make garlic noodles for breakfast? You go. That's... if I could get away with eating garlic noodles for breakfast, I would. What are you making now? Is that mac and cheese? No, it's scrambled eggs and bacon. Okay, cool. We'll put the garlic noodles in the fridge. I see we're doing this again.
Yep.
Yep, you plated that. You gonna eat it? Oh, good. This time we actually ate the noodles. Why are you feeling flirty? What? Oh, right. She's erratic, that's why.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
just
that thing that keeps coming up.
Yeah, sometimes she's crazy for no reason. Like, sometimes she's mad, sometimes she's sad, sometimes she's flirty. It's always got, like, Eli Canto Whirly. The voices are talking in the language of love. I mean, it makes sense that she'd have a ghost boyfriend, but even so. I mean, little is stopping me from having garlic noodles for breakfast, except my girlfriend, who would not appreciate.
No, I would also have garlic
Well,
noodles
it's
for breakfast,
very
and then
true.
there's no problem.
Good point. Well then. No worries.
Ah.
I'll get out the garlic. And the noodles. Uh-oh, it's bill time. We're hemorrhaging money on this sim too. Partly because she works at in customer support. But look, her promotion, she's gonna get a promotion. Are we proud of her? She earned a raise. She earned a raise. Are we proud of
We
our
are
crazy
proud.
lady? Yeah.
Many
She'll now
claps.
make an additional 10 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 58 simoleons per hour.
I do soft clap, so I don't.
Yeah, and like me, I'm just freaking out here blowing everybody's eardrums out. Yes. Once again, we've got another sim whose house is... I had plans for her, but I can't for the life of me remember what they were.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I feel like sims who know how to cast spells ought to just, like, own the world at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know any of these? Do you... Actually, I think she's learned... Seriously, the poolside gnome is freaking me out. We're gonna put him by the pool. He can watch the next death. The murderous overseer. No, he goes. He's gonna have to go there. Yes. Yeah, the comedian definitely. The comedian had to turn to the dark web.
Uh-huh.
I think apple and orange juice, probably sold the baby.
Jesus.
Possibly to the comedian. Who knows? No, apple and orange juice were doing. They were kind of doing okay, partly because there are 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberry jelly. I don't remember what raspberry jelly does. He's I think he's a fashion journalist.
Yes.
He's doing okay for himself, I think. Yes, the comedian was the coder guy who had to hack people's bank accounts and code apps. But he's actually starting to make a decent wage now, I think. He's actually making a higher wage than the astronaut. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the astronaut was also struggling. Kiwi Slice has she works at a coffee shop. I think she... Did I turn to painting on her? I'm not sure.
I think so.
I had full intentions of making the comedian garden, but then his plants all mysteriously died, and I don't know why. Yeah, you know what? Let's fight. Fight. Yeah, I think Kiwi's breaking even because of the painting. I think it was painting.
Yeah.
I don't remember now. This is the problem. I keep meaning to write this stuff down. It's kind of pertinent information, but I forget. The Spark family, they just recently had to move to this town, because they're all criminals, and they got kicked out of the last town. They had to run, because, you know, I don't know, that somebody murdered someone probably, I don't know. They have, like, a backstory, we just don't talk about it, because we don't want them to come for us. But they will probably do fine, because she's in the criminal branch. Profession.
Yes.
And her husband, I say he's her husband. They're not actually, they don't sleep in the same bed or anything, and I think he's actually got a thing for someone else. But I forget who. Oh yeah, Melon Soda, the comedian.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they had a thing going on. He's an entrepreneur. Like a tech startup guy. But their 2 children are currently a little bit of a drain on the resources, except one of them accidentally grew up, and we skipped teen on her. So she's earning now. I forget what she's doing. Yeah, painting is shockingly lucrative. Also because it takes like a couple hours to make a painting. And it's like, oh, okay, just sell that instantly to a collector, not a problem. Absolutely. And every time we do it, Dee gets jealous. Plum Cobbler's doing all right, actually, because he also is not only a painter by profession, but he's an archaeologist who can sell all the stuff that he finds.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's doing fine. He's painting masterpieces. He's doing great. Go home. Did she win the duel? Yes. Great. Strawberry Santa's a doctor, so she's basically poor. She's got a massive house, but well, she's getting there. We're mostly having fun because she's one of those go-to-work professions.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's Blueberry Jam, who's a scientist, who's another one of those go-to-work professions.
Yeah.
Melon Soda, he's the comedian who they came and possessed his cooker and his bed. So now he, in fact, as you say, turned to the dark web. Banana Bunch is an astronaut.
Yeah.
They're okay. They experienced a setback at the beginning of their career, but I think they're steadily recovering. Except their rocket got kind of destroyed and they can't actually afford to repair it, which is an unfortunate setback for an astronaut. But they did their first woohoo with their girlfriend in the rocket, so
yeah,
it's a sentimental place. Peach Melba's an author, who also I think is a journalist of some description. Or she's, I think, a freelance writer.
Oh yeah,
she's the one with the dog. But Pie Yogurt is just an offensive prick. He'll be fine. He's one of the only people who I actually remembered to do the Motherload cheat on.
But that was fine. He's
like after I finished building his house. And then here's Lychee Bubble-Tea, and that's everybody.
Yeah.
Many of these people I don't remember that much about because it's been months since we played them. But yeah, I'm still kind of curious about tomorrow. When we are playing. Are you stuck behind your cauldron? Why is your mac and cheese so red? What did you do? What did you do? Also get out from behind your cauldron. Go on. Don't. If you're that hungry, get your leftover garlic noodles from this morning. Then take a shower, and then, what is it, 8:55 p.m. It's really hard to maintain a relationship when you can't just chat to your boyfriend on the phone.
Yeah. I mean...
I also feel like sometimes they are supposed to come out and haunt.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. Actually, I guess, like I said, I don't think I've ever actually dealt with... Oh, the dog is growling and blooping in his sleep, but I bet the mic wasn't picking it up.
No.
He's so cute. I got distracted by the dog. What was I saying, Ian?
We were talking about, like, the various characters.
Oh yeah, and also tomorrow. I'm quite excited to play those guys who I was talking about. Oh yeah, Apple and Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Because last time I played Raspberry, he might have got Apple juice pregnant.
Yeah.
And now she's quote unquote mysterious. It's been a while. Mysteriously no longer pregnant, but I haven't seen any kind of small person in their household, so it's possible that the baby got taken away.
We just don't know. We won't know until we...
We won't know until we play them, but the house is just so tantalizingly right here. Right here. I could visit it. Maybe I should visit them. Do we have work in the morning? Yes. When we get back from work, we're going to visit the Juice household. I can't wait any longer. For a second there, I was like, "Oh no, did the baby freeze to death?" It's a gnome.
Oh.
Why are you uncomfortable? Why were you uncomfortable? What do you do? Oh, are you sick? Oh no. What? Why do you have a problem? Look, it's cold. It's cool. I guess it's cool temperature rather than... Yeah, that's great. You did some good work. Brilliant. We'll turn your thermostat off. And then we'll go hang out at Apple's house. Yeah. No, I don't need to invite anybody else. Actually, that's the point. Yeah, she should be friends with Orange Juice too. Is there a baby though? Maybe I should have put a bassinet down before I...
Oh my god! Did you ever give
think? I think actually babies come with... No, I never actually gave
them they come, but you can't take them out, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, do they not come with bassinets?
You should kind of spawn.
I feel like they should do that. Just when you have a baby, you should just magically be given a bassinet. Magically be given. Is there an bebe? No.
Oh god!
Oh wait!
Oh, what? Wait, what?
There's a baby.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh! Is it a boy or a girl?
I can't tell.
Oh. What's the name?
I don't know.
Unnamed. Oh!
That did me a frighten. I don't know.
She doesn't know either. She seems a bit like, Mom, kidnap the baby. Oh no, wait, you can't remove them.
No, you can't, unless I want to take the
No
whole
kidnap.
bassinet.
Well, she is like a witch, right? So technically, she could go all evil witch and kidnap the baby.
I feel like maybe let's not do that. But yeah, okay, so Apple hasn't had her baby taken away. The baby does in fact... She hasn't even greeted anybody. But, you know, Apple doesn't seem to mind. She's in there watching TV, and Orange is over there on his PC. So, you know, the Juice siblings do not care.
Well, they've at least put her by the bed.
Well, at least she doesn't have her father's hair. Oh, Amy. Her name is Amy. We will be renaming her.
It's
Amy
not...
Juice is a cute enough name, but
yeah,
it's not fruit themed.
No.
What is that? Oh, an onion. Of course. What? Guys, why is there an onion in the middle of your living room floor? Oh, Amy is very hungry. Without a feeding soon, the baby will be taken away. Guess I better come and feed your baby.
Oh God!
While you stand there next to it playing the violin, which I think is inconsiderate. So I'm gonna leave. Because apparently now I'm... Now I'm responsible for the baby. Oh look, there's like a cute little tiny elephant. Oh, it's actually not that cute, is it? That's quite horrifying. Holy, that's a God. Monstrous thing. Oh my.
I can't. Oh God.
Oh my. Quote unquote cute, she said. I do not like that. No. Don't leave the baby alone with it. Oh, the baby's stinky.
Well, that's not you guys' problem. Bye.
Seriously, not only are they letting us complete random person in here, she's also crazy. Like, she just made choo-choo noises in the corner. She's literally a crazy person.
Also, the clipping is terrifying. Thanks, bye.
Mm.
When she leans down, I think the grip kind of clips through her, but it gets the color off her shirt, and it's...
I believe that. Is Orange gone? Oh, he's left. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, Orange? Where'd you go? That's rude. Maybe I should stop giving people pools if I want people to stop freezing to death in the winter. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to leave the household before Amy Juice over here dies. But it's good to know. It's good to know that the baby exists, and tomorrow we will be...
Yeah.
We'll be dealing with it. I don't even know if I can rename her. I might be able to debug her, possibly.
Yeah.
Not debug her, cheat her.
Yeah.
I think if I edit her and create a sim, I can change her name.
That
like,
would be nice.
I think if I do the, this modify, actually I can check that now. Please let me. Because that would be kind of pants if you can't do that. Yeah, I can rename her, no problem. Great. I mean, after she's aged up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Lychee's put on a little weight. Should probably make her exercise. I mean, it's fine, but also I think it's because she keeps making 20 portions of food. Hi, do you want to also drown at my pool? Pleased to meet you. Okay, let's experiment with some magic, shall we? Oh, so close. Oh, and also there's our boyfriend to become our boyfriend. Let's bring him in. After we've experimented with potions, of course.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Please join my collection of urns. No. Yes. I mean, yeah. I gotta say. That's definitely what she says to people. And everyone's like, oh, Lychee, you're so silly. Little do they know. No, I don't want to deal with you. I've got to talk to my boyf. Romance.
Romance.
Confess attraction. I think she's done that quite a lot at this point. Cool. We just maxed out our spellcaster aspiration.
Good.
What would her next aspiration be? She thinks she wants to find a soulmate. Okay, so let's friend of the animals, which I think we've got a couple of people on.
I'm sorry, please join my collection of urns.
Yes.
Sorry, I
miss
tuned
that?
out and I missed it.
Okay.
Sorry, God.
There's the bodybuilder aspiration. You know, fair. Creativity, painter, author, or musical genius. I could go for any of these, quite frankly. Do you think? I mean, she could be an author writing about her crazy ghost experiences.
But then involves having to think of titles again. Do you really want to do that?
Ooh, good point.
Yeah.
No, that's hard enough on one sim. Deviants, public enemy. We're not doing chief of mischief. It's hard. Actually, I'm not doing public enemy on another sim either.
No, I don't think
I think chief of mischief is pose.
Yeah.
And public enemy is lemon sparkling beverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family, successful lineage, big happy family. I doesn't feel like her.
No.
Come on, just Move over. Master chef or master mixologist?
Wait, I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand. She's
the
obsessed
mix-
with cooking.
That's true.
You might as well.
Fortune. I'm not going to do the mansion baron because it involves like basically putting down like 27 columns. 20.
Sorry.
20 columns.
Dio just called her the Karen.
Yes, I mean, this is the thing. Like when I created her, I was like, no, I like her, and now she's just a Karen, a criminal Karen.
She also has a Karen haircut, so it doesn't help much.
She doesn't have as much of a Karen haircut as Apple does, though.
Ah, true.
And Apple, I genuinely love. Spellcraft and sorcery, we did. Nerd brain, computer whiz, archaeology scholar, Renaissance sim. Renaissance sim's kind of a pain in the butt because you have to reach level 3 in 3 careers.
Oh.
Which means that you never really earn that much. Which means you kind of need to have like something else on the go, like painting or authoring. Yeah, the location one doesn't really work because you kind of need to do a lot of stuff in the what's it called? The island retreat.
Oh.
Kahlua.
Kahlua?
Yeah, no, that's a coffee liqueur. Shh. Love, serial romantic or soulmates, nature, purveyor of potions. Actually, purveyor of potions.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I didn't actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I bet you I
that.
need to like make stuff. Yeah. That'll be fine. We'll do that. Boop. Yay! We got instantly some good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've completed rank 1 already. Excellent. I love this. Actually, what does it mean when you max that one out? Ah, you rarely fail when using potions on yourself. Handy. Oh, look at all these plants that are... Excuse you. Look at all these plants that are ready to evolve, except I can't evolve them.
Oh no.
I can't evolve them because my gardening skill's not high enough. Oh well, it's fine. God, I really like this teleporting everywhere thing. I don't know why, but I've never done that on a sim before. Like I've never.
So many like new things thanks to this tree.
Yes. Well, of course the plant doesn't need water. It's raining. I'm smart. So smart. Yep, that'll do. Hey, are you still in my... If you are going to possess my toilet again, I will kill you. Oh, you're a ghost.
No, you can resurrect. Turn it back into a human and kill him again.
Yeah, it's true. I will... But we're not telling him we can do that, so... Oh yeah, that's the point. I have to ask him out before the week is up. Otherwise I turn back into a mermaid and die. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Why can I not find bold pickup line? Why can't I not ask him yet? Look at how well we're getting along. Not well enough. Lovebirds. I think normally whenever I'm trying to get Sims to date each other, I just do romantic stuff until they, you know, blow a smoochie. Ask to be boyfriend. Yeah. Say yes. I mean, what are you gonna do? Get a better offer?
Oh, you
yeah.
done. Yay!
Yay! My boyfriend's in the toilet. Why? I ask him out and he instantly possesses the toilet.
I just saw it. It's okay.
Worst boyfriend ever. Fucking. Magic, spells, Repario, Scrubberoo. Worst boyfriend ever. Resume mac and cheese.
Sorry.
You know what? Go back to your urn. We're not talking anymore.
I wonder if you can just send him back to his urn and be like, nah.
Yeah, it's like the naughty step. No. Back to your urn. No, apparently, if at any point she gets distracted from making mac and cheese, she can no longer resume mac and cheese. She has to discard it.
Yep.
Spells, Repario. Brew potion? Ooh.
Oh, parrot.
Lovely. Charmed.
Oh.
Apple. If I have an apple, I should probably plant it. I have 3 apples. Or I could just raid Apple's garden. I think she's got fruit trees. That seems mean. Is my boyfriend still levitating the toilet? Come on! Oh, I just fixed that! That's it. That does it. What are you doing, you weirdo? Okay, that's it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. He can wait until I finish my fruit parfait. Oh no, I'm just gonna put the fruit parfait down.
Yeah, I think he's... the thing is, like, he might be into water sports, but perhaps it's like a trauma from, like, drowning.
I think it's because he drowned, yeah.
In the icy coldness. Well, there he is. I actually liked him better as a ghost.
And honestly, same. You know what? I'm actually a little bit upset that I did that. Now we have to date. Do you think he goes back to his... do you think he still has a house?
Oh, God.
Like, I now have this empty urn. Now I kind of want somebody else to die.
Yeah.
I just... Revenge brought him back to life, and I have regrets. Now there's a strange man eating, like, salad in my kitchen. I don't know how I feel about this.
It's time to break up, I think.
You done with that? Clean it up. Serious. You miserable sod.
Yeah, he is quite a bit of a dick, honestly, Gray.
He is never coming back to my house again. Yeah. He's gotta go.
Can we set him on fire? Like, we have that spell. We could set him on fire. Right?
Uh-huh. I think we could. I think we could do that. Let me see. I mean, when she gets back from work, we'll ask him round, and then.
Oh, she's currently angry.
Yeah, she was crazy angry. Like,
Oh.
but now she's happy. She's eating her chicken drumstick. Okay.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, Gray, I think that's a really good idea.
Fatu. Yes, that's what I did with my last husband. Wait, what?
Now I'm gonna have to ask. I mean, have to deal with all the police again.
More choices. Magic. Spells. Infernate. Oh.
We can't?
I can. Just didn't kill him. Zip zap.
Oh, that looks painful.
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, we put some water on the floor. In that case, he'll definitely die, right?
I kind of want him to stand here. Maybe just kill him with his own toilet water. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Can you not just murder other Sims?
Oh, believe me, I'm trying. Okay, just seriously, come stand in this water. Just a little bit to the right, huh? Just a little
Don't get her killed,
bit
though.
to the right. No, I know, right? Zip zap.
Honestly, you can kill him in his own toilet water.
I'm furious.
Nope. How much does he hate you so far? Like,
I mean, not as much as he should, actually. Oh, bum.
what just happened?
Zip zapped. I think it recoiled. I mean, it
Oh,
yeah, that's the right word, right?
yeah. It's okay, Gray. I'm used to her murderous tendencies.
I'm not. I can't believe. Okay, just stand right here, right here, bud. Like, you know what? Let's just. Just gonna quickly double check what that is. Oh, it's just because it's trashy in here. You know what? We'll save, and then we'll try and murder this boy.
Why is he feeling flirty? Yeah, this
Do I have any potions?
this
of
guy, like, he was also a flirty ghost, so
them? He was. I think this boy's got some. Okay. Check spells. Chilio? I mean, we've established already, right? That being well, that worked well, didn't it? Crap! I think I just killed her.
Oh no, seriously?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Well, I did just save, right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is this the universe telling us that we can't kill him?
But I want to. I want to so bad.
This is her frosty heart.
This is telling me that I haven't spent my last 3 talent points.
Dio suggested that you should just send him home and never talk to him again. He has to explain why he's been dead for 2 months.
I would be okay with that. That'll do.
His family and friends get used to him being around again and then kill him.
Yeah, quite.
If we ever defrost, that is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did it just freeze?
Oh no!
Did the stream freeze too?
No.
No, okay, good.
Your mouse is still working.
Yeah, good. But my
But the game.
my game is no moving.
Uh-oh.
Well,
She
we'll
froze
see.
the
We can
game!
wait. She froze. She did freeze the... Well.
Well. Oh wait, no, we're good. Like.
Oh, is
no,
it moving?
Wait, no, it's not.
No, I didn't think so.
I thought I saw.
I'll give it a minute. We can just watch her being frozen solid while the game freezes solid.
Yeah.
But I did save.
Yeah,
So-
just before all this
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah, right? Not content with just breaking my toilet. I'm just kind of, I should have saved before I reanimated him. Now I'm full of regrets. Okay, no, this isn't going to work, I don't think. Wow. Oh! Did that work? Ha!
Are you back?
Apparently
Are you back?
tabbing out and tabbing back in again helped. She's
Sure.
she's not moving, but he is.
I mean, we're
Well-
still frozen. We're still not
Yeah.
getting anywhere.
So I'm just gonna speed this up. Yeah, you should really get going now, huh? Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. Uh-oh. Okay, take a shower.
Quickly.
First off. Oh. Please tell me you're not gonna die of chill. I'll be so upset if you die of the cold. Warm yourself back up again, or I might have to cry. Outfits.
The familiar also isn't out anymore.
Ooh, thank you for noticing. I really appreciate that, actually. We'll change into our warm outfit.
Because I think you can't die in that case
Yes.
from like...
No, it's true. Familiars, summon familiar, quick. Yeah, no, the familiar will save you from death. But yeah, this is fun. Ah! No? Yeah, no, she's better. She's okay. Cool.
That man has to go, however.
Yeah, that man has to go. Yeah, it's time. I'm just gonna save that, just in case. She's chilly, but that's fine, you know? She's not actually actively... I'm just really paranoid about the freezing to death thing since, well, that thing I explained about earlier. Frightening. That bastard, just, yeah. That's because, I mean, okay, so breaking my toilet and leaving his dirty dishes around everywhere, I know I don't need to use the toilet anymore, but that's not the point. What are we doing? How are we doing? Brew 5 potions. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to plant an apple tree. In my tiny garden, where I totally have space for an apple tree. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It can go right next to my death flower in this hedge. Flip. I'll plant. No. And warm up already. Come on. I guess she's cold from the chillio spell.
Again, fair.
Yeah. But push comes to shove, I have saved. I've saved, so it'll be okay. If she dies, I'll just not do that thing again. Water. And by that thing, I mean like go outside in the cold while she's cold. Leftovers? No. Garden salad. Butternut gnocchi? No, that sounds too good. You're not allowed that. If it sounds delicious, it's probably too fattening. But you know what? Just resume. I don't care. Then you can eat your garden salad. Oh my god, just resume. No? Okay. I need to, like, not tell her to do things, I guess. Just eat your salad. Oh, she's already full. Okay. How many salads do you think are in that one salad?
Well, she can probably, like, I don't know, do magic and multiplies, like...
True. I can't believe I set him on fire like 5 times. And nothing happened. No! Get out! Get out of the pool. Get. It's not summer, get out of the pool. No. Mais non. Let's just make some more potions. Do you mean resume mac and cheese? We're brewing potions here. Sus. Oh, it's 1 in the morning. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, no, I mean, this is the thing with her. She will go to work, probably, and be like, yeah, I got so mad at my ghost boyfriend that I revived him. He's alive now. He went home to his family. Probably. They were really confused. Turns up, turns out. And everyone's like, oh, Lychee. You're so full of shit. Harvest death flower. Oh, no, she's woken up angry. Flan. Blursh. Meshaloop. Blursh, says she. Her words, not mine.
The glowies are terrifying me.
Which glowies?
Her eyes get all angry glowies.
That's her eyeshadow, but okay.
It looks like glowies, okay?
Yeah, what's that? Unpleasant surroundings? Blame your boyf. Blame your unpleasant ghost boyf. But actually, why are you eating breakfast in front of the mirror in the bathroom? And what is breakfast? What is that? Macaroni and cheese. You know what? You do you, boo.
She deserved it.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Yeah, you're right. Mac and cheese is a pasta potion. Well, I often say that when I'm, like, cooking. It feels like I'm doing alchemy. You know, Baking particularly is a special kind of alchemy. So, you know, next time I'll be like, hey, do you want the pasta potion today?
I say yes.
Yeah. Damn right
I
you
always
will.
want the pasta potion.
It's true, you do. Ooh, she earned another raise. Please, if we pay you more money, will you stop telling the customers how you've revived your ghost boyfriend? Please. Please. We beg you. Okay, time to try again. You want to come around? Maybe if I get him to swim in the pool and then electrocute him.
I said,
Oh, freeze him in the pool. I wonder if I can freeze him in the pool. I wonder if... Just for the record, I am not a violent person.
No, I was joking earlier.
Thanks. Thanks for confirming that. I appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Hi, ghost boyfriend. He's like, why do you keep calling me ghost boyfriend? You know I'm not dead, right? Chilio. Yeah! That's right. And also I dinged up my gardening skills, so now I can evolve plants. It's probably not going to kill him though, is it? I wonder if I can just move him to the pool. That'll be fun. Just plop him in. What do you think? Ghost gnome? I mean, gnome? You're all wet from the outside. Can I zip zap you? You seem chilly. What's up with you? Oh, you're stressed and you're wet? Sorry. Same. Hey, friend. Oh, now they can smooch. Cute. I too like to smooch my boyfriend when I've been murdering him.
He liked it. He liked to murder
Well, he
attempts.
clearly did.
Like, yeah.
Just gonna go take a shower.
Oh my god.
A thoughtful shower. This is horrible.
I don't make mean sims. This is like, well.
This is awful. I feel terrible. I mean, the balance of nature must be restored though. This was never supposed to happen. You were never supposed to walk this earth again. Yeah, no, honestly, I do. He's just as disappointed that he's alive as we are. Oh my god. Well, this has been fun.
You dead yet, sir?
No.
She's now feeling flirty.
Well, yeah. It's because she's anticipating Valentine's Day.
That's a good question, yo. Can we even kill him again?
I actually don't know.
Oh wait, he's looking unwell. Good.
Well, yeah, he looks blue, but I don't know if that'll help. Actually, you know what?
Turn the thermostat off.
I already did.
Is it familiar out?
Yes, my familiar is out.
Good.
My familiar was out. Where's she gone? Oh, my familiar's gone.
It keeps disappearing.
Yeah, I hate that. It's weird because I'm not used to that happening.
Freeze him again.
Get
him outside.
I just turned the thermostat to cooler. So... I'll just pop myself in. Keep almost clicking change into nude. Which, no.
Yeah, who needs a stress ball? Well, you can just resurrect your boyfriend. Kill him, rinse, repeat.
Right? I can't help but feel that, you know... Look, I turned the thermostat down to cool.
Uh-huh.
It's cold and rainy outside.
She's feeling flirty.
She's confident
She's into
now.
it.
Confident and flirty. Yeah. Great. I'm just gonna leave him here. No, don't knock on the door, little boy. Leave. For your own sake. Let the bodies hit the floor. I should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, you know what, Morgan Ember? You can come over.
Oh, he defrosted.
I know he did. He's like, thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. I picked the option that he doesn't know what I did to him. He's just cold. And I'm upset now because I suspect he's going to die off property.
No!
I like that his umbrella disappeared before he did.
Oh well.
Stay, sir. He might die. It'll be fun. And by fun, I mean really annoying because I'll have to find the urn. Now Morgan Ember is just hanging out in my bedroom while I sleep. That's fine. Leftovers? Serve dinner. Hey Morgan, you like garden salad? That's what I thought. You crazy magic dude, you.
Morgan's garden salad?
He's still not dead. Given that one of my Sims had the audacity to die off camera, I'm back in the... I mean, on a different save. I think I said that last time we played, right? Yeah, I did. She called up asking if she'd come hang out, and then when she was literally on the phone call, her picture went from, like, normal to blue, and she froze to death. It's like a real epidemic right now. Sims just freezing to death. He
Except
is
this
still
thing.
not dead. I should probably turn her thermostat back up again.
Or maybe save, I don't know.
You maybe save just a little bit. I didn't make her a murder. She's just chaotic. Chaotic. He's not dead yet. She's just experimenting a little with him. Practicing. The only thing she's guilty of murdering is that table and chair set in the magic realm. Okay. She loves to invite people around to her house. Alright. Just invite all your friends. You want to invite the flower bunny? He don't come. Plum. Oh yeah, Orange had left, so Orange isn't here. Yeah. That'll do. Well, there are two Fatus. We one of them.
Wait,
one
what?
of them is there is a Fatu here and a Fatu there. You'd think that they would remember the people that they, you know.
Yeah.
How do you know a child? That's fine. Oh, wow. Everything's broken, huh? Nope. Are they patio?
As much as we're having fun killing people, we are reaching the end of our stream.
Are we? Unfortunate.
Yeah.
We spent most of it trying to re-murder our boyfriend. Who looks fine today?
Do you think he's learned his lesson yet?
Nope.
I really liked him better as a ghost.
Did you? Yeah, same. Me too.
At least he's No, who am I kidding? I want him dead.
Yeah, same. I actually feel like there are spells that I could be untamed. No, those are all positive-ish. Mischief. I feel like mischief is kind of a no. There's no murdery kind of spell, which upsets me. I mean, it doesn't upset me. I mean, it does. No. How distressing. So many things for resurrection and nothing for death erection. No, right? I agree. Just knowing his ones and zeros exist near my own personal ones and zeros is infuriating me. Can you kill Sim? No, not Zim. Sim. God, I can't type.
Should we have asked apoplexy?
Magic. No. We're not asking apoplexy. I don't need Bezos thinking I'm a murderer. Sims 4. Can you kill people in Realm of Magic? Without mods, the fire spell cannot kill a sim on direct cast. However, casting it on the ground/objects will create a totally ordinary fire that can kill.
You already said it's not a chill stream anymore, it's a murder stream.
That's a good point.
Well, to be honest,
I'm sorry, I missold you PPI.
To be honest, you were trying to make it very chilly for him, so...
It was originally an extremely chill stream.
Ah!
The potion of immortality killed this person's sim, which is really
It's working as intended.
Apparently you actually cannot.
Oh.
All you've got to do is put your target to sleep and then arrange a horrible accident while they're out cold. There are mods to make the spells deadly, but they won't be available on consoles, but I don't play with mods anyway. Oh. When she gets back from work, I've got an idea.
Oh god, are we going to arrange a horrible accident?
Yes, we might. We might just. It might destroy some of my house, but that's okay.
Worth the sacrifice to get rid of him.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Okay. If he leaves before I come back home from work, I'll be cross. Why is her workday taking so long? Why is Apple taking out my trash? Oh no, don't leave! How dare! Apple didn't even take out all of my trash, she just dumped it on my porch. That's it. Get here, Fatu. Come on. Over your pop. That's right, you fool.
I don't like the way you sound. So I was like, just never invite him again. You'll be fine without the murder. What are you planning on doing?
Nothing.
Hello, small dog. Ciao.
It didn't work?
Oh? Are you telling me you're...
Okay, no, actually I don't want you to go to sleep there. Okay, wake up. Wake up. Choices, actions, no, okay. Okay, first you can snap out of it.
I'm suggesting you do the pull trick. But this doesn't work. We clearly need to.
Yeah.
And this as it started in the pool.
In the pool. Yeah, maybe I do need to do that. Okay, more choices. Go to sleep. No, you get back here. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, he woke. Seriously? You snapped out of it. Oh.
Yeah, the pool was already sullied by Fetu. He decided to just drop dead there.
And it was such a nice pool. Get off the chair, you bum!
What were you trying to do? Were you trying to electrify him while he was in the water?
No, maybe. Why can't I make him snap out of it? It's really annoying.
Just remove. Let him. Oh no, wait, they can just get out of the pool now, right?
Yeah, they can. I can't, oh, can I get rid of that? Can I just sell my pool float? Yes, I can. Okay, cool.
Look at him go, like, with him on it.
I'm annoyed that I can't make her snap him out of it. Like, there we go. Okay, so now you wanna go swim in the pool? Let's swim together. Let's swim together, it'll be great fun. Let's swim. Brilliant. Now you... Oh, why isn't... Okay, he's still freaking minionized. That's annoying. Thought I told him to snap out of it. Legit. Oh. Fine, you can leave. Then you can come back.
There's a lot more work.
That is a lot of work.
On love day, no less.
Yeah, well. You know.
This is
Come
one hell of a love day you're
in
going
you
through.
come. Is he still minionized? No. Excellent. In fact, you know what? Now he's standing on something flammable. You wanna fall asleep? Yeah? Oops. What a nice bathroom it was.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Bum. It's not working.
No! We sacrificed the bathroom for nothing.
I sacrificed my adorable rugs for nothing.
I think we're gonna have to accept that we're living with Fatu.
Let's go swimming together. It'll be great. Come on. Oh, seriously? He didn't snap out of it yet? Again? Again? Okay. No, it's cool. Get in the pool. And now I can...
Yeah, indeed, it's Fatu's fault for the messy bathroom. You're right.
Yeah, it is. Okay, now you need to go out here. Come on, this'll be fine. You go. You'll be fine. You can get out, and he'll stay in, and then you can... Ugh. Damn it! I can't freeze him to death in the pool. I sold my lounger, and I burned my bathroom rugs to ashes. Well, now I'm sad. Oh well. There's always next winter.
Yeah, mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Yep. I'm so sad. Love Day was awful. Love Day really wasn't up to Lychee's expectations. She didn't get to participate in enough of the traditions she likes. Maybe next year. Ooh. Tee-hee.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna quickly buy her some new rugs.
Yeah, we ought to wrap up the stream.
Yeah, we should, that's true. I
just fix that. Well, just
come on. Give me decorations, please. Thank you. Okay, I can just duplicate that one.
Let's also add Fatu's pink bar isn't decreasing.
Yeah, he really
He's into this.
he really loves this. He's like, yeah, baby.
Hypnotize me.
Kill me harder. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad we have fun. I forgot. I forgot that these tend to stay in the order you put them down. It's really annoying. There we go. It's better. Well, it's not nearly as cute as it was before I immolated it. Oh well. Oh, and my pool lounger.
Yeah, you kind of need that back to lure other sims into going into your pool so they can freeze to death.
Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Miscellaneous? No.
Is there no search option?
Yeah, there is. Pull trim, pull, nice. What is it? Pizza Paradise. Floaty Ah, that one. Yes. I can't believe that people were just sitting on it when it was lying in the snow. There. Okay, perfect. It's back to its beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what? I deserve a little bonus, a little monetary reparation.
Yeah, like I don't know, her family sent her that.
My failed murder attempt. Family sent her that with their deepest condolences. Well, you know what day it is, though. It's Lost Egg Day.
Oh, are we gonna start with Lost Egg?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
No, we're gonna finish.
We're gonna finish with Lost Egg. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can leave a sugar skull offering, and it contributes to Lost Egg Day. This empty urn. She mourns what might have been. My ghost boyfriend. Lost egg, lost egg. Stonks! Egg! Where's the egg gone? We don't know. We'll mourn the egg.
This is all based on a dream Dio.
Yeah,
shared with
Dio.
us. This is your fault.
Now we play video games. And Pick a Knickers starts tomorrow, so we'll start with Pick a Knickers. Egg, 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 egg. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just sad. I was really hoping I would have something to mourn him by. Why do you need to pee? You shouldn't need to pee. Eh. Once you're done playing video games for Lost Egg Day, you can pee.
Who's a good boy?
Are you cooing at the dog on my streaming end?
Yeah, sorry. I have a small dog who's all melty because she's getting pets.
Why are you melting the dog? Don't melt the dogs.
It's okay.
Dangerous.
Don't sit, don't bonk your head on the table.
Dangerous to melt the dog. Dangerous. Are you making mac and cheese again, eh? Did I tell you could make mac and cheese? Nay. Alright, fine. Do the thing.
Sit up.
Lost Egg is hard to complete, gee.
Yeah. Sit. Stolfus.
What do you do? Satisfactory? Grab all servings of mac and cheese. Then you may eat the mac and cheese. And you may repair your radio. With magic! Oh, I almost clicked Inferniate, I guess. My accident wasn't accidental enough, and I'm sad.
We'll work on it. Next time, we'll get him. Put it in your diary for next time we play her. Kill
Next time.
Fetu.
I don't think.
Fry Fetu?
Sadly, I don't think Fry Fetu is going to work. Upsettingly, as it is. Okay. We should play more video games. It's the day for it. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. But yeah. We mourn the lost egg. We remember the lost egg. And then we play games to simulate stonks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that these hedges bloom in like spring. really cool. So in the winter, the only things that
Oh.
pop through my wall with their
Yes.
crazy clipping issues is like branches. But in the spring and summer, it's like flowers. Hello, Sid. Do
Like,
you
yeah.
want attention?
Sid is
Yeah.
gonna be tired and he wants us to
I
go
love
to
it
bed.
in the spring though, when flowers phase through my wall. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's the extra hay fever experience.
It's almost like they're inside
Sid,
your
what are
mind.
you
What is he
doing?
doing? Is he climbing on your desk?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, bud. What's up?
I'm tired, boss.
You want to say something?
No.
No. Well,
He just wants to
some help
complain.
you are. What is with all these lightning strikes coming down?
Well,
it's almost as though
they hate your exterior design.
it's almost as though some deity doesn't approve of my murderous tendencies for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem very fair. Wow. It's really hard to do this. Okay. Lost Egg is a difficult festival. You must force yourself to... Oh. Oh, okay. She thought it was okay. I screwed up, but she did at least enough of it that she thought it was pretty good. Maybe next year, Lost Egg. Yeah, I swear, every time, like, she goes to work, she's just like, oh well. My boyfriend who used to be dead and is now alive is still alive.
Yep.
I tried. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Oh, because I told you to play video games. Yeah, sorry about that. Great. Brilliant. Now go to bed. It's time. Yeah. It's the first day of summer. It's picnickers.
Oh.
What are you dreaming about? Unicorns? Oh, frosty murder unicorns. Gotcha. That's what she's dreaming of. This is the magical unicorn that comes and pierces her boyfriend's heart
Yeah.
with its icy horn. Yeah, no, definitely, dear. There's that vacant smile, just that slightly glazed look. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. He's not dead yet. Huh. Yep. It's perfect. Exactly that. I love it. I love it. It's perfect. And now we've got like another 12 to 13 weeks. No, half that. 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Give
Before
or
we
take.
come back
Before
to
we
this.
come back to her.
Well, we have plenty of fun adventures in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
Who are we playing again tomorrow? I forgot already.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. Oh yeah.
And orange juice.
Oh yeah, and their
Yes,
baby.
we're going to be
That's not their
raising a bassinet child. We're going to
So
be
it can
freeing
evolve.
freeing it from its cribby prisons. Yeah, and hopefully we're not going to let it get taken away.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to think of a better name
Yeah.
that's kind of a little bit like Amy, because Amy is quite a sweet name. Like, Amy
Yeah.
Juice is cute, but it's not very fruity, so I kind of want like, yeah, something on
Let's
those
think
lines.
of
I'll think
something.
of like fruits or vegetables that kind of have like an Amy-ish kind of sound to
Yeah.
them. My closest thing I've got is like any seed. It's neither a fruit or a vegetable, I think.
No.
It's a herb, but
Mm-hmm.
should grow up to be either really loved by people or really hated by people.
Yeah.
Akai. That's cute. Oh, no, sorry, Asai, isn't it?
I think so.
Ass, the child. I always call it Akai.
I like it
because
though.
I'm
We'll
an
definitely.
uncultured.
I,
Yeah,
I'm
Asai.
here for it. Let's use it. If
Yeah.
we can.
We're going to use it or we're going to shortlist it? We can use it.
Yeah.
I
Let's.
like it.
Say.
Yeah. Acai. 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 Ass baby. Perfect.
Jesus. All right. It's bedtime for you.
Yeah, the C with the... Yeah. thank you for confirming. I know how to pronounce things. But yeah, no, every time I see that word, my brain's immediately like, Akai!
It's like, oh no,
and then I'm like, no, hang on, you pleb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for attending the Moida stream. I do not condone real life murder, only fun simulated murder in the game that practically has murder as like a whole freaking mechanic.
Yeah. Safe environment is what we call this. A safe and simulated environment.
In a safe simulated environment. I understand that the things that we did today were done by streaming Sims professionals and should not be attempted at home.
Thank you for dropping by.
Thank you very much for dropping by. It was a pleasure.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We will be back with art too, or are you not feeling up for it?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Maybe art, maybe not.
Yeah, usual.
Yep.
Alright.
And yeah, we hope you'll feel well and we hope you'll be well. Unlike Fatu.
Yeah, fair.
Good night.